to share the stream on Discord, and I was a good 20 minutes in before he did, and I was like, you know what? If you didn't remind me, I would have never remembered because I was 20 minutes in. Shouldn't the stream have started already? Yes, it has. I'm a minute or so late, but you know, I had to set up like last minute again. Oh man, it's so warm today. I am dying. I even remembered to share it on the stream on Discord this time. 4 minutes? Nah, it's 2 minutes past 7 on my time right now. See, I'm only a minute late. Hello Fritzel, hello Aaron, hello Lunaria, hello Rutger. How y'all doing? Unforgivable. Who am I to deny a scorpion? Right, I've just hit the record button. I think everything's all set up. Yeah. I think we're okay. What's the temperature? It was 28 degrees Celsius. So I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's not nice. That's all I can tell you right now. It's not nice. I am probably going to be running back and forth from the kitchen to get more water or something. This is the woods where we do the Macarena. Right, what's my setup again? Ally across the board. Do I want ally across the board? I probably want to go back to Lola for a bit, don't I? Then again, some people have SOS Null Tide. Who does? No. Kimari? So in that case, hold on. Let's get you on Rook. Anyone who's got Null Tide, we're going to put on Rook. Hello, Jai. Hello, Tor. Hello, Scooby. How y'all doing today? You're a ghost again. Yeah, it is 28 degrees Celsius. I'm not messing about with no lighting today. Hello, James. 82 for the USA. Oh, is that Fahrenheit? Is that 82 in Fahrenheit? Oh, boy. There wasn't enough water casting to warrant Rook here, if I recall correctly. Maybe not, I guess, but now and then you get a couple of water elementals, but also, thinking about it, am I going to take any of these fights? Probably not, to be honest. The only fight I'm going to take is anything I actually need to kill. And the only thing I really want to kill, just for the chance of it any kind of good drop, is the Xiphos thing. How I didn't do that sphere expenditure, I don't know. But I have now. I was supposed to go swimming today, but I could feel myself evaporating as soon as the sun hit. One higher than my area, dang. Well, that's the hottest it got today, and it still feels like it now. Let me turn my monitor around a little bit so I can see the chat easier. There we go. I'm Scoffer! You subscribed for 14 months over on Twitch. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I was out of it. I already got the MP sphere for the butterfly minigame. Yeah, so I don't think I need to bother because I think it's just ether now, isn't it? So like, whatever. Let's just get through this thing. I can barely hear the game. 1 second. I can hear it now. Hold on just 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to take these fights. In fact, Kimari shouldn't really be at the front of the formation. Just because he's got the lowest HP. most HP is Orin, then Tingus. Probably about right. Should I still be talking to NPCs? They still give stuff? No. Tight. Yeah, I don't think I need the ether. It's like one of the least... Wait, is that a Xiphos? Yeah. We want to kill those, right? Walker could potentially do so. But he might be the only one who can. Lulu would go and get herself poisoned, wouldn't you? You could take one turn, but then she's got to swap out. The cats decided to go right in the way of the chat. Big help, cat. Big help. I cannot see. Oh wait, I accidentally skipped Walker's turn. Whoops. Oh, I'll defend. Well, he done got himself poisoned, but hopefully he can end this now. Attack reels might be the best way, although that thing's got 2,700 HP. But my strength is cray. Hey, Hamscoffer. Thank you again. Dry and close is the only thing I like about this weather. That's true.
I'm pulling out all the stops.
There is one other slight positive with this weather, and it's a serious silver lining. Jesus! Why didn't you touch the other thing? You barely touched this guy. You'd have killed him in 2 hits. That does stupid damage for this early in the game. Seriously though, Walker, you would have killed this thing in 2 hits. Kimari, can you finish it? How much HP has it got? 600. Damn, he might not. He's not had the HP buffs. Oh, that's well annoying. That 12 hit RNG sucked. It literally just had to do 2 hits on that thing and we'd have got it dead. Kimori's not going to do it. He's not going to kill it. Fingers crossed. Get a crit. Oh, you suck so hard. And you nearly died. I can't use seed cannon. I've decided that it's against the rules because he learned it illegally. Chaos grenade. Is that a grenade and a map? So a map and a grenade. Is that right? Hello, Scape. I'm a lurker from your channel and I love your videos. Thank you very much, Scape. Much love from the UK. Hey, I'm in the UK. Chaos Nade is overkill. Map and nade is potato masher. Good. Good to know. Hazardous shell. It wasn't potato masher. It was hazardous shell, but it did the job. First time in your stream. RNG sucks. It does. Thanks for being here. I got a serum. What did I get? It was one of these? Ah, I didn't even notice. It was a serum bracer, wasn't it? Was it? Yeah, it was that. It was just poison ward, lame. Oh, map and map is potato masher. Right. Is that better than a grenade and a map? Your runs never have normal problems. What's a normal problem when it's at home? Hamscoffer just gifted 5 subs on Twitch. Good lord. Jesus. Thank you. You didn't need to do that. I already spoke to you. Hi Twitch. YouTube says hi Twitch. If anyone who's on Twitch, YouTube says hi. I don't think we need to be bothering with these guys. Oh look, Kimari's managed to make his way into the formation yet again. Get out. Get someone with some good HP in there, just in case things go south. Scooby says hi YouTube, and so does Tor. And did you do your Bloodborne stream, Tor? If you did, how did it go? Were you just doing like a quick speed run? Just to get to the end? Map is 2,700 damage. Hazardous Grenade was basically about that. Kimai wants to prove himself, but he never will. He will! We just need to get to Mount Gagazet. I did not. Turns out I already have a character at the end game. That's handy. Oh, Hazardous Shell does a bunch of status effects. So, oh, double map is just some quick, easy damage. I don't do the mini games now, knowing that if I get into a battle, I can't flee. It's kind of soured me on the whole thing. Turns out flapjacks don't work in Yarnum. Is it only Yarnum, or is it the game in general? I've got other ideas. Nice. The whole game? No! That's a shame. Would have been pretty cool. Chaos Grenade needs a stat sphere. Oh, like an MP sphere. Right, okay, got you. Well, I have a bunch of MP spheres. I say a bunch, 5. That I'm never going to need otherwise. So that will be their job. Their job will be to just be there for potential mixing. Let's get to Spheromorph. And then start backtracking for the entire damn game. Fun. Although we've got to kill Spheromorph first. And that's probably going to be easier said than done. I want to believe that Lulu's Fury will come in handy for that one.
Welcome. Holiday prices on all items in celebration of Maester Seymour Guado's wedding.
What you got? First strike. Always get first turn, right? Could be handy. Sure, wait, what's going on? Maps are cheap. You could consider double map to be her basic starter overdrive. Have we found any glitches yet? I do know one little oversight / glitch that I wasn't able to really make use of in this run. I was looking at the wrong entries that had mixed up. I was looking at you need to be a little careful when informing Nate, because he sure as hell isn't going to correct you. Hello Walker. You can get more creative when you reach Remiel Temple with Riku Mix, since you get some good mix items from the Chocobo minigame. Yeah, I want to save items for now, of course. I don't want to go crazy with anything that I might make use of later. Literally everything here isn't necessary except possibly the Sonic Steel, just to get the first turn. Oh, we had a hype train on Twitch. Thanks, Hamscoffer. You have just like 20k plus damage of overdrive stored up. Probably 30k or more actually for any fight that you can enter. with everyone fully charged. Yeah, that sounds about right. I might get this then, because the abilities on any of his other swords except initiative aren't doing anything.
Too expensive?
Too pricey.
How about this? I'll go with these. Well,
Could have got that for cheaper, couldn't I? No, well.
welcome to Oaxaca.
Got these for cheaper though. And he sells high potions, but the shop is cheaper, isn't it? I remember being told that. Thanks for following. Gorgot. Yeah, I think that's right. First strike doesn't seem to cancel ambushes. It just means that basically Tingus is going to get the turn first, right? Oh, we need to build overdrives. Maybe spend some levels. Excellent. Where are you there? More HP. More HP for you too. Can't argue with it. 4 magic defense could help. Thanks for the YouTube content. I'm jailed to bed with COVID. Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. Your content helps me kill some time. Good luck in your project here. Thank you very much, Gorgot. Walker competing with the nearby travel agency. Even if ambush, Tinkus will go first. So you could just overdrive to deal with it. Okay. It's time to start building up some overdrives. Everyone's on loner. Oh, Gorgot! You subscribe with Prime, thank you! I appreciate that. That's crazy. Using your one and only Prime sub on Little Old Us. Tell Walker, you run away. Oren, you run away. Tingus, you survive. Look how many turns in a row he gets. Bye. I should have swapped other people in, really. If the people I make run away already have their overdrives, like Oren and Tidus and Wako. Sorry, Oren and Tidus. And I can get everyone else's overdrives now. Does this thing just physical attack? Everyone gets a turn, as long as they survive. One's weapon has initiative. It might do, yeah. Who are these people you're talking about? Ringus! I meant Ringus. I bet this thing is so frustrated that it can't kill anyone. His physical attacks are a lot worse than I was expecting. If that's all it's got, I was expecting it to do, like, at least elemental damage or something. How much HP does this have? More than Click, I think. I don't know what your Overdrive is going to ever be useful for at this point, but... I mean, at some point you're going to have to high jump yourself to victory. He didn't die. Shock horror. Bog standard attack until it's dead. Lulu's making dodging it look easy as well. She was. Right, is that everyone? Yep. Will you contemplate editing all character names in the video? No. No, I will not contemplate that because that sounds like far too much work that I don't need to do. I'm happy simply just editing the HPs for the bosses on screen. In some way. In some way or another. You can buy 2 ability distillers from the store that combine to create Mighty G. Which is Protect, Shell, and Haste. So do you just mix 2 ability distillers and you get all that? That sounds pretty good.
Wait.
The HP edits on the other FF video was pretty good. Thanks, Scape. I'm going to attempt to do something similar for this game during the boss fights. Because, like, even if I have Sensor, which I do, it won't help much because when it comes to the actual video, I'm not really going to have censored stats displaying on screen much for the editing because it's going to be action, action, action. Like, it's going to be the turns taking place rather than me highlighting an enemy with the cursor to show you what its HP is. Thanks, Fritzl. That's what I attempt to do. I appreciate you saying my editing is clean because I'm not always sure. What happens if I just leave now? I was just going to save again so I don't have to watch that cutscene again. I'm guessing they won't let you leave. Is that blocked off as well? Yeah, what happens if I just try to, like... Nope. I don't let you. Alright, Spheromorph it is. Overdrive modes. I mean, none of them are good, are they? None of these are good. Hello, Wolf. I bet you felt good seeing that Odyssey comment, thinking your edit was an in-game mod. Yeah, I did kinda. But it wasn't even strictly my edit, it was Gina's. Gina made it, I just put it in the screen and did the static transitions. Can anyone tell me this, by the way? When I was editing that Abe's Odyssey video, you know the screen on the right that I've put in? It's a little bit subtle, I think, but I've put a constant static effect on the screen where it says employees, casualties, and escapees. If you look at the green text, you should be able to just about see a static effect that I've put on. I don't know if you can spot it very easily, because on my phone it's really hard to notice, but on PC you can see it quite easy. I was just wondering if the average viewer noticed it. You didn't notice the static. You did clock it. I'm glad you noticed it, Limbloom, because that took me bloody ages. And then when I watched it back on my mobile, you could barely see it. Tor saw it. I'm glad. I'm glad some people saw it. It did a proper static with a transition from one level to the next, but it's got a slight, subtle static background to it throughout the entire video. And it might not sound like it, but that was a ball ache to do from start to finish. James says, phone? No. Moving it to the 55-inch TV? Yes. I didn't notice it because it was there making it more natural. That's alright. Real directorial struggles, maybe. Hello, Doyle. Hello, Haley. Everyone in the UK enjoying the heat? No. Do I just keep loner? Because, like, what am I going to do even if I use up all my overdrives? Even if I use them all up, like, how am I going to realistically gain another one? Like, the only way I'm going to increase it naturally is through ally. Us Brits do not enjoy the heat. No, we really don't. Oh, God. I guess... Oh, Asriku's not even got ally. And even if she's in Daredevil, how many times is she realistically going to survive? Maybe I need to get as much SOS elemental resistance as possible. In which case, maybe Rook could work. Hey, Jack. You got a full refund on a damaged game today. Nice. You got another copy too. You have to choose between your PS5 or your fan. Really? Thankfully, I've got enough plugs for both. I just spray water in my face and then sit in front of the fan. Does great. So... You got no shock, but what else you got? That is it. Fantastic. Got no tide over here. There you go, we've got no frost and shock there. That's probably for the best. And there. No blaze, no shock, no shock. Wait, you got anything better? Nope. No tide. Shell and protect. Shell could be good. But the null tide could... Oh, the shell might be better. Although... Yeah. Have you ever played a Guitar Hero game? A long time ago, yes. A long time ago. I haven't played a Guitar Hero game since I was at college. Maybe even... Yeah, college, yeah. So we're talking a very long time ago. And I've got no idea which one it was because I'm not into it. I'm not a music guy. I always measure the difficulty of handling extreme temperatures by the range people live in. Thanks for subscribing. God. Better off with that one. It's going to be difficult to remember who's got what. I have to keep checking. One moment. Okay. I'm going to melt in this room. Tingus, Waka, and Yuna's Overdrive will just kill this thing. Sadly, you might be right. Like, is it really going to be that easy? I was kind of just, over-preparing, I suppose. Alright, let's see what happens. How hard can it be? What's the formation? Oh, screw it. Let's just do it. This is probably going to be far easier than I'm expecting. What's the HP? What's the max HP? We'll find out when we get there, but like... If it's not ridiculously high, then it's just going to die so easy.
What's that?
Waka's reels will do enough damage to overkill.
Fiends are also
I wonder how much damage you have to do to actually overkill it. HP is 12k. That's kind of pitiful, actually. I could literally two-shot this thing. Jeez, man. Could literally two-shot this thing. Tingus has a turn. Let's see if Kimori can not die. Oh, he won't die. He gets another turn. Riku, don't die. Yep. And Yuna. I'm wondering, do I just summon? And then do I just use attack reels? 14k damage to overkill it. So the overkill's 2k. This will be easy. I hope it's easy anyway. I mean, Yuna could guarantee it. Thinking about it. Attack reels will one-shot it. Do you think so? Or are we talking about Yojimbo now? Yingus. Would be ashamed to grand summon and then the element was absorbed. That's a good point. Hello, Ner. Yeah, I don't know what its element is. That's a good point. But then again, Veilfor doesn't do any elemental damage, right? Is that right? Yeah, I could just summon Veilfor. Has everyone had a turn? Except Walker and Yuna? Is attack reels really going to one-shot this thing? Doesn't it resist physical attacks at all? We'll use Yuna. Grand Summon. Get Veilfor in. Oh, your sensor mod showed you even though it should be immune. Immune to sensors. That's funny. Overdrives are piercing, yeah. So this should do 4 9s. Ridiculous. Well, I used Thunder and then halved my HP twice. Which gave me my overdrive back immediately, so I could just kill it right now. Which is mad. But Walker needs his turn. Walker, do you want to just absolutely wreck this thing? Let's see how much damage this actually does. Oh my god. Spheromorph does normally change its weakness, yes. I didn't give it much of a chance. That was stupid. I hate that this run has become almost too easy now. It's annoying because there was stuff earlier in the game that necessitated over-leveling. Lulu didn't get a turn. Oren didn't get a turn. Big whoops.
Whoa, this is old. Don't know if you can play it back.
Jacked. Left it here 10 years ago.
Thank you for subscribing.
Play it back.
How did I forget to give 2 people a turn? Load. I'm debating it.
What are you taking?
Well, you said it was gonna be a long trip.
I always sucked at the slot machines back in the PS2 era. I blame PAL version.
So I thought I'd record it all in this. To show to my wife.
You think PAL would be easier being slower?
This is no
Yeah, you'd probably think so.
Hey, Braska. Ain't this supposed to be a grand occasion?
You did it all on Tingus
We're the
Tidus'
cheering
turn.
fans, the crying women.
Too many goodbyes. People think twice about leaving.
You can limit yourself more if you think it's too easy. I think I'm just gonna have to try and avoid grinding for a long while now.
A parade for Braska, vanquisher of sin.
I'm just gonna like not grind for a bit.
Day will break
Just get some story done.
Oren,
I'm still happy knowing that the game's gonna get stupidly hard near the end. And the post-game stuff anyway, so...
good. That should do it.
What's the matter? Afraid I might bite?
Jacked.
Use reels at 4 times speed only.
Braska, you should take one too. It'll make a great gift for little Yuna.
You're a little overpowered, they can afford the miss.
I
Yeah,
suppose.
it's fine.
Lord Braska.
Is that young Oren? Yes, it is. Young Oren.
Hurry, man.
That's the Oren that should be
Let me tell
30,
you what the hurry is.
not the current one.
Oren.
Maybe. You did dodge lightning to avoid the grinding.
Pleasure cruise.
Yeah, I got like a bunch of strength spheres and HP spheres by dodging lightning, so that's pretty much what's been the catalyst for this stupid power leveling I've got going on. Also, everyone's going down Oren's path, so that kind of explains a little bit of it too.
If you're sitting there watching this, it means you're stuck in Spira like me. You might not know when you'll
So he
get back
recorded
home,
this
but you
knowing
better not be crying.
that Tingus was going to be coming to Spira one day.
But you know what?
How did he know that?
There's a time when you
I know he
have to
wanted
stop
Oren to
crying
bring him
and
to
move on. You'll be
Spira
fine.
somehow,
Remember,
but he apparently had that plan as far back as Marcolania.
and well,
I wonder when the plan first came about.
never mind. I'm no good at these things.
Being unsent is awful for your aging process, maybe.
Anyways, I believe in you. Be good.
It's funny because if you're unsent, you do still age.
He sounded almost serious, but it was too late.
He was serious. Jacked had already accepted his fate.
His fate?
Jacked he was always talking about going home to Xanarkand. That's why he took all those pictures, to show them to you when he returned.
He
But as
figured
he
that
journeyed
Tingus
with
would
us,
just follow in
he
his
came to
footsteps.
understand Spira and Braska's resolve. It happened gradually, but Jacked changed. He decided he would join Braska in his fight against sin.
So then, he gave up going home?
That
Grinding
was
wouldn't make
his
some of the
decision.
gauntlets easier.
I guess I understood.
The boss is
My old
where
man,
you can come
he
with
knew there was no way
5
back
plus
home.
characters charged with
Back
super
to
attacks and
Xanarkand.
advances a lot easier.
He wanted to go home, but he knew he couldn't. He couldn't go on until he accepted it. Besides, even if he had found a way back, I don't think he would have left his friends behind before their journey was complete. All right, let's go, guys.
See, with
Maybe I had
with
to
the
start
Final Fantasy
accepting my
IX
own
challenge,
fate.
I intentionally didn't fill up anybody's overdrive transbars to near the top, like on purpose, before each fight.
Wait,
And my thought process was, if I ever get stuck
Jacked loved you.
and I've got no option,
Oh, come on, please.
then I
Just
will
didn't know how to
take the
express it
time
himself.
to use random encounters to fill up my transbars.
about
And I think
my
I only
old
had to
man,
do it a
okay?
couple of times in the entire run.
I just thought you should know.
Okay.
But in that game, with High Tide, you could literally just let them hit you a bunch of times whilst defending, and it will always increase the transbar by a decent amount every time. In this game, there's so many different ways you have to try and increase your trance bar. Overdrive bar. That some are more optimal than others, and some of them are just, you've got no chance. It's different is all. I bet his HP's stupid now. Yep. And Ewan's about to follow in some footsteps when she gets this defense. The only way he knew to express it was via abuse. Lightning returns. She monologues a lot, yeah. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of any of the 13 franchise. Weirdly, I think I found 13-2 to be the most playable. Right. It's backtrack time. Times 4 speed. I've never done this backtrack before. We've got to go all the way back to Besaid. So that's going to be fun, isn't it? What for? We are going to learn Oran's Overdrives. Did I miss a treasure chest? Did. Hold on, my door's open again. Thanks, cat. Let me just escape. Right. The backtrack of all backtracks. Let's do it. You wanted to hire blitzball players somewhere during the backtrack. Yeah, so I've done the hirings in Luca. I didn't do anything in Guado. Or Moonflow, but I don't think there's anyone in Moonflow I really could do with. I think what we need is to hire people in Guado, or at least someone. Somebody mentioned, how much blitzball have you played? Hello, Carrie. Literally just enough to get attack reels. So one single league? Or was it a tournament? Whatever it is that gets you attack reels, that's all I've done. And I've only hired people for 4 games. People I've got. I would recommend going into the blitzball menu and doing reset data right now. Can I do it when I get to the next save point? Not where I'm standing? Is that so I can like rehire people? Hello, Carrie. Carrie, you subscribed for 19 months. 1 more month to 20. Time flies. Thank you, Carrie. All good blitzball players are available minus Brother and Nimruk. That's Cammy, not Carrie. Oh, I meant Cammy, sorry. 1 letter difference, sorry. I saw it was Cammy, and I even said Cammy in my head. Thanks, Cola. Thanks for liking the video. Or the stream. But the word carry came out of my lips. It saves you from having to do an extra Spira League for status reels. Well, you know what? That sounds pretty good. I missed this treasure chest too. Sleepy Kate Sith. Hey, there's an extra path here that is now formed. I didn't know it was there already. So it's there after you defeat Spheromorph, is that it? Oh, come on, run away. Guys. Do I have to take that extra path to get one of the sigils, or crests, or something? That path appears after the goop is dead. Let me use this to heal. Ooh. I don't normally do this until like right near the end. Oh, hello. It's easier to get to Makalania Temple now this road's open again. A big tree blocked off the road. I'm glad someone cut it down. You're taking a break. Oh, so you never get out of my way until like later. Did you get random encounters on this path? Does that just go from... Oh, it does from beginning to end that easy. What a shortcut that is. And there's no random encounters from the look of it. Oh, that's useful. Right. Should we do the Blitzball thing? Whoops. That's the path to the mirror, but it isn't available until after Bevel. I see. Thank you. Hello, beeping sheep. So you recommend I reset data now? That one. Is this going to unhire everybody and reset all of my levels back to like 1? But ultimately reduces the amount of Blitzball games I need to play? Is that the purpose of it? I need to rehire people, so that's why you recommend I do it now, because I'm going to be passing by all of those people anyway. Sets everyone back to level 1. But the benefit is that I can immediately play a league to get status reels. Oh, it reduces all the opposing levels of the enemies to 1 as well. Which I guess is the benefit of it, because if you lose loads and loads, everyone else levels up and you don't. And it re-rolls the rewards. Let's do it! Wow, it doesn't even... Oh, it does say, are you sure? Done. Oh, look, there's status reels. But I've unhired everyone. If I leave this to rehire people and come back, will that prize be re-rolled? Or will it stay? It might not matter. Oh, the prizes are now locked in. So I can go back and rehire people. I need to remember who to rehire. Wasn't there someone in Guado Salam that somebody recommended? If this cat opens my door again... Okay. I like to put a goalie into the scene and pass between. I carry non-stop until they're like level 10 to 15, then put them in goal. Well, you've got more strats than I do. The league won't change now. The prizes re-roll every 5 times. Until you reset data, those prizes won't change. Leagues are rolled once the moment you open the Blitzball menu and it's not already set. There's a lady at the Moonflow that was a pretty damn good player in 10-2, but not sure if she's any good in 10. I know that somebody recommended someone in Guado Salon. That's all I can remember, really. The other players I hired were either in Luca or in the Mihen High Road. In the agency place. Where you rest. Whatever they call it. Am I still better off getting Jamal? Who I think was in Luca. Oh, stats. Oh, they ran away. No 1,000 needles for me. Oh, I just want to get to the save sphere. Backathon, gifted a membership. Thank you. Very kind of you. It must be because I've got the face cam turned off. No sniping yourself today, Facathon. Maybe one day. If it happened again. Blitzball is only the secondary backtrack reason, yes. Where's the first sphere, by the way? I've just realised that I don't actually know where they are. I hope I've not passed any. I genuinely have just realised I don't know where they all are. This cat, man. There is one on Besaid, yes, but there should be some on the way. Give me a second, the cat's opened the door again. There's one at the start of Macalania. Oh, I missed it! Right, you know what? No encounters. Oh, whoops. No encounters purely just to get back to Macalania because I've already been there. This cat, man. This cat is angering me. Let me just get back to the start of Macalania. No lightning bolts. What's going on? There we go. Right, where was it? Ah, there it is. Silly me. So that's the first one. There's one on the, there's one in the Thunder Plains, if memory serves.
The man from Xanarkand.
Hello, Emperor Prime. There's one on Old Mihen High Road, where you get pushed down by the Chocobo Eater. I'll hire a Chocobo when I get there, then. The SS Licky has one.
My apologies. I am Braska, a summoner.
Yes, okay.
I've come to take you from this
The bridge. Was there one in the Thunder Plains, or am I just remembering things wrong?
That easy to see, was it? I soon leave on a pilgrimage to Xanarkand.
Seriously?
Blitzball Stadium in
I
Luca.
would like you to join us.
I've come to
It will
eject
be
you
a
from
dangerous
yourself.
trip. Yet, if we do reach Xanarkand,
Oh, the locker room's got you.
my prayers will be answered.
That'll be easy then.
And you will be able to go home.
How many? There's 10 in total. This is the second.
What say you?
Oh, hang on a minute.
Great, let's go.
We've got a list of all of them on Twitch. Thank you.
So quick?
Anything to get out of here.
Then it's settled.
The SS Leaky Captain area.
Drunkard,
The Blitzball Stadium where you enter the door
Hey,
in the story.
you
The
wanna
area
step
that you
in
fell
here
down
and
from the
say that?
Chocobo Eater. The Mihen
What does it matter?
Rock near the elevator.
No one truly believes
South
that
of
I, a fallen
Sphere.
summoner wed to an Al-Bed,
The Chupuff Hut.
possibly defeat sin.
Right by a tower in the
This is
Thunder
what they
Plains,
say.
so there is one there.
No one expects us to succeed.
Where the right side of the minimap is upside down L.
Let's show them they're wrong. A fallen summoner, a man from Xanarkand, and a warrior monk doomed to obscurity
Thank
for
you, Fritzen.
refusing the hand of the priest's daughter. What delightful irony it would be if we defeated sin.
Stop gabbing and get me out of here.
Edit the first one. To Besaid Temple. Yeah, I knew there was one there anyway, so yeah.
Free at last.
Now, Jekt, I am in your hands until we reach Xanarkand.
Right, right. So, what's a summoner anyway?
Summoner. These guys say anything different?
We've received several reports. Please be.
Let me to
This
Bevel.
road leads to Bevel.
Let me go.
You should hurry to the temple in Makalan.
The Bevel has a temple. Right, so there's one of the Thunder Plains where the minimap forms an upside down L. I'm just getting zapped across the map. You can't miss it. Right next to a tower. Alright, we'll see if I really can't miss it. Would have been nice if these spheres were all here on the way through. Back off on! He's at it again! Somebody stop him! Or her. I don't actually know. Thank you, Facaphon. So many encounters. Oop, don't attack. Imagine if I voided the rules now. One more, why not? Oh, so many. Is it in the upper half of the Thunder Plains or the lower half? I have to swap Warren out on the front lines here. Tower to the right side of the screen. South. Thank you. You gain nothing from the fight. Because I don't... If I could turn the random encounters off without that symbol being in the top left of the corner of the screen, I'd do it. It's just the fact that that symbol appears in the top left corner, which means if I put any of this footage in the edit with that symbol up there, immediately people know I'm doing it. At which point, they don't know how much I'm using it and how little I'm using it. So they could just claim I'm using it all the time. And cheating. And I want to prove that I'm not cheating. If I was doing this on the PS2 version, I'd have no choice but to do it this way. Just slower.
Hey, hold it steady.
Cheating couldn't be. You already cheated them.
What do you see there, my lord?
Yeah, but I could
Oh, I was just...
realistically edit it in such a way where
You're gonna spoil it.
you wouldn't know. It is saving time, and I entirely agree with you. It's just the fact that other people watching might not see it that way because they can see a symbol in the corner that says, "Oh, you're speeding up," or well, you're not only you speeding up, but you're no encountering. How do we know you're not doing it throughout? Whereas if the symbol doesn't show up in the entire video at any point ever. Vanishing Blade. Damages an enemy. That's not exactly all it does though, is it? That's not very informative. Doesn't it cast all break? The tornado... Does the tornado hit twice? The overdrive for the tornado. It inflicts all break as well as... Yeah, Banishing Blade inflicts all break, I believe. I'm I'm just wondering if I should bother getting... Should I backtrack all the way for the tornado? Only once. But doesn't he, like, breathe his alcohol into it to set it on fire? For a second wave of damage if you do the button sequence. Hello, Taylor. Somebody in the comments accusing you of cheating sounds very improbable to me. Yes, it does. So I could do 20,000 damage if I get the other overdrive. Are you only one hit? Is it not an extra hit? Alright. What's your guys' opinion? Do I take the time to go all the way back to Besaid to get all the spheres? Or do I not? I will have to deal with Dark Veil 4 to get it afterwards, yes. But am I ever going to be in a situation where I need that tornado? It'll be a fun montage. Oh, I need the players anyway, you're right. I should do it. Yeah, go on then. It's so frequent now. Vanishing Blade does do full break, yes. One uncut video at 20 times speed. I'll cut out all the random encounters, but yeah. Did get gifted a membership. Yes, you did, Bleeping Sheep. By Facathon, I believe. Very generous of them. You could have killed both of them, one of them if you aimed at the same target. Let's get the weaker ones out. Well, we got a save point now anyway. Remember how you got Lords of the Fallen on PS5 for £18? Yes, I do. Found it on Smith's for 15 on Series X. And honestly, I've played it. The price makes sense. Let me put it that way. Right, was there someone I should be hiring here? Do you reckon? What do you guys reckon? Is there someone here worth hiring? Items only on Legend of Dragoon's been done. There's a YouTube channel called Casp. C-A-S-P. He's done that one. As well as FF7 items only and Breath of Fire 3 items only, I think. Something Guado was a decent player. Someone said that, but whether it's necessary or not. Item shop. Item shop is here? You? Is it Noi Guado? Wait, it won't let me hire you? You Maguado for best goalie. These guys won't do anything with me. Oh, this isn't the item shop. Oh, because he's still under contract. That's where you rest. The item shop. Don't think it's this one, actually. That's Zazzy Guado. Very zazzy. That's Pa Guado. There is nobody in here. Where the heck is Yuma? Do they move on if you, like, leave the area? That's Giera. Whoops, didn't mean to go back in. Do you play? No. You don't play, you're too old. Can you imagine if someone up here played? Hanging out in the far plane and I start talking business. There's more people here now. Uh-huh. Yulu's still here. Maybe we skip this person then. You? There's Nav. I can't hire a damn one of these people. Where's the next sphere? The second floor. Hold up. There was a worthy guy in second floor southwestern corner. Let me check. The one running circles. That's why I couldn't speak to him. He's too damn fast. Is he going to run by? There he is. That's Nav. Is that the one you're referring to? I still can't hire him. Order. I can't hire any of these people. Will not let me. They must all be under contract, I guess. Let's hope the people I'm actually trying to hire aren't. Moonflow sitting on the bench. And there should be a sphere in the Moonflow as well. Get out, Riku. You. Miyu. I can sign you. Is she worth it? Her salary is pretty decent. Guess how you pronounce Nguyen? 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 Wing? I've got no idea. Is this player worth a decent set of stats once leveled and should be sitting on a bench? There's no harm in it then, right? Good catcher. 4 games. Go on. Get on the team. Where's my sphere? Is it on the other side? I suppose it must be. It must be on the other side. Owaka travels with me.
Rides the shoe puff?
Yes.
All up.
Rides the shoe puff indeed. Where's that sphere? There! Owaka's a stalker. Wouldn't it just make more sense to be able to watch these spheres as you're actually traveling through these areas naturally? Rather than the developers just assuming the players would know to backtrack the entire half of the game they've done.
What are you shooting me for?
So you don't do anything stupid again. I can't believe you attacked that shoe puff.
I can't believe you're recording this.
Braska had to pay the handler for damages from his own travel money.
I said I was sorry. It's never gonna happen again. I promise.
Ah, a promise. Which you'll forget come tomorrow.
Oren, please, he did apologize. He knows he was wrong.
That's it. Only thing I drink from now on's shoe puff milk.
You're sure?
We're on a journey to fight sin and save Spira, right? If I keep screwing up and
If only you realised this
making a
sooner.
fool of myself,
This is what it took.
my wife and kid are never gonna forgive me.
That's on the record.
Yeah, no one else is picking these spheres up, they're just there. And also, they all just appeared there, like, after we defeated that boss. He's stalking me, man. Right, where's the next sphere? It's on Discord, right? Let's take a look. Ah. So we need to... Mihen Rock near elevator. Cool. So I've got to go all the way back to Mihen Rock. Or Mushroom Rock, I guess. Ride the Owaka? That's his problem. He wants Yuna to ride the Owaka. But she does not. You can tell. As soon as Owaka first laid eyes on her, which would have been on that boat, thank you, Harry, for subscribing. I bet getting that dress off is a nightmare. I think Lulu's would be harder. Imagine how many belt buckles you got to undo. Would you have to undo all those? That's probably why she never takes it off. She put it on once and then realised, well, I'm never getting this off. You've literally straitjacket yourself into those clothes. You could probably shrug out of it, probably. But they have to be pretty tight around the chest area to stay up like that. They have to be. And it's got push-up capabilities, I'm assuming, as well. Which is completely impractical for combat. But Japan gonna Japan. Who's this guy? That's the first time I've seen an NPC actually talk about the differences between Guado and Albert. And he's as far back as this. Wearing 90% bounce was a mistake. Who knew, right? Who could have predicted? Hello, Iris. She's got to glue that dang dress on to prevent any accidental public indecency. Right, we made it here. I think you still get random encounters here, don't you? I'm surprised I've not put a sphere near Jose Temple. I feel like that'd have been like an ideal place to put one. Especially considering it's like a visual marvel, I guess. Like as soon as you go to it, the rocks start floating with electricity and stuff. You think that'd be something that they would catch on the sphere, the recording sphere, rather than just mushroom rock, which is, by comparison, a bit of a visually boring area. But hey, maybe it happened when they weren't expecting it, so they didn't have a sphere ready to record it. Do I have to take the detour to the left to find the sphere? Made Lulu cosplay way back, and I think she needed a lot of double-sided body tape. Yeah, because that outfit surely can't exist in reality. Are those belts all like actual leather belts? Because they would be heavy as hell, especially if they have metal buckles on them. Show me on this map on the world where Spirit is. You can't do it. She keeps a corset to keep the dress up. Or she uses magic. Did I interact with that save sphere? I absolutely did not. I should. A magic corset. It has to be, right? Lulu victory animation. Yes. We all know and love the Lulu victory animation. A little too much. She does it on purpose, though. She's fully aware of her own power. Did Lulu have the corset on while pregnant? You'd like to hope not. Oh, they're the boxes. Right, so if I take a left down here, does that bring me out to where the sphere will be? Probably could have used Sphere Muff to charge Ixingus's double overdrive, couldn't you? Yes. Yes, I probably could have. With the way the game's been going so far, though, I'm not sure how necessary it will be. But maybe I should have done it. Just for the sake of, like, content. There's bound to be another boss I can do it with, though. Coming up. Like, any boss with over 4 nines of HP could realistically do it. Which is going to be pretty much every single boss from now on. Oh, this isn't it, is it? This is where you get Auron's ultimate weapon eventually? Memory serves? What's the statue of Mihen doing here? There's a sword here too. But he can't take it. Are you allowed to summon, fill the overdrive bar and dismiss without using it? I'm allowed to grand summon, then use the overdrive bar, then refill the overdrive bar, and then dismiss, yes. But I can only do that on an enemy that can actually survive an attack from the overdrive, and then can do damage to me to then fill my overdrive bar afterwards. That's the only way I'm allowed to do all of that. Which usually means I can only do it with bosses. Auron, you're going to die. See? That's a rare enemy. Yeah, like I said, just bosses really. Is it in this way? Is there a save point this way, please? Yes. Right, the sphere up here somewhere. I hope so. Auron's already dead. He could die again. Auron is now dead. Squared. Dead squared. Right by the operation elevator. Ah, there is this way then. Thank you. Imagine, like, how would you ever figure this out on a casual playthrough? Who did figure this out for the first time? I guess the guidebook would have said. I'm guessing that would have released. The guidebook would have released before someone figured it out naturally, possibly. Hello, Mika. What are the rules? I'm allowed to switch overdrive modes. Yes. The rules are. I'll make it super simple once more. See in the bottom left where the commands are during battle. This, all of it is allowed. Weapon, armor, and escape. This, none of it is allowed. Attack, special, items, skill, magic, summon, etc., etc. If it's in this list, not allowed. If it's in this list, overdrive, it is allowed. So this list and this list, both fine. This list, not fine. That's literally the only, like, they're pretty much the only rules. And I'm happy there's a really simple way of explaining it like that, because it makes my life easier. There's a direct hint for 7 of the locations. The captain's room and Gagazet are the ones without. Where's the hint? Where are the hints? These direct hints? You have to read Albed to see. Oh, you can see the sphere from here. Look at that. Because attack is in the list, you can't do the monster arena. That might have to be my only exception. If you don't count the tutorials that were also forced. The monster arena might have to be an exception. Things acquired from tutorials using illegal actions are not allowed. Seed cannon, the 2 bomb cores. Yes. Precisely that too. I did not mean to go back. Rules as written, can't do monster arena, but I kind of want to include it. Just because I'll be severely limited otherwise. Like,
Thanks for everything, Tina.
it'll affect the content more so.
Tell you this.
but guard Lord Braska well.
That I will. And you'll be busy too. I heard they made you
It's
second
an
in
orange
command.
sphere, but who's recording?
You know that.
Or is he
promotion
like put it on a table and just press the record button?
You were always the better one, even until the end.
You never see a young Keenock, not on the face.
You make it sound as if I was going off to die or something. I will see you again.
Yes.
Well then.
He's even got hair.
Going already? You will tell me about Zanarkand when you return, won't you?
Have you seen Zanarkand?
Farewell.
He ain't even got a beard. Alright, next one. Oh, the where you fall down from the Chocobo Eater. Allowing capture so you can fight the bosses for a challenge would be fine, but not allowing the item rewards. Maybe. It depends how impossible the challenge becomes from the item banning the item rewards. Luzu and Gata have an optional cutscene right there. That is correct, and I did it. The captures aren't killing, true. In that respect, you could allow it. How many times would you have to attack to complete the monster arena? A lot. A lot. Oh, so many. An absurd amount. Earlier he spent several hours because he didn't allow attacking his own party. Well, I don't want to do that. You need to capture 9 of every fiend in the game. That is a lot of attacking. A lot. It'd be really nice if the Overdrives just captured. Wouldn't it just? By the power of the PC, you can unlock them automatically with Farplane. I mean, that would be uber cheating. But yes, I suppose so. The only one time I ever used the Farplane was because I accidentally overwrote a save that I needed to go back and do some grinding. And my choices were start the run again or use Farplane to gain 2 sphere levels. And then, once I did that, once I did get 2 extra sphere levels with Farplane, in the very next attempt on the boss I was stuck at, I would have won without them. Just by getting good luck. So that's funny. Hello, Peach. I don't feel right using the Farplane for stuff just to save time and effort when the only reason I used it last time was because I literally had no choice. Seemingly had no choice. And I hated using it then. I hated it even more when I found out I didn't even need to use it. Ah, run away. I can think of a loophole / way around the no attacking to capture. Oh, I'm all ears. I did have some discussion about this, and there was some alternative methods discussed. One of the methods was if you grind Dark Yojimbo, you can get lucky drops. And one of those lucky drops is equipment that has overdrive to AP. So you could farm the drops, then use the equipment to farm levels for stat maxing, and then you wouldn't need the monster arena. But that would also mean that I would need the monster arena. Sorry, I would need to grind without the monster arena just to get strong enough to defeat Dark Yojimbo. Which would be like an insane time sink wrong way. And that's not a time sink I'm willing to do. Did they get knocked off the edge as well?
Giant fiend that attacks chocobos.
What's it waiting for? Hey, come out and fight!
So Oren fought this exact same thing
I
10
told you
years
this
ago.
was a waste of time.
Hey, come on. It's the right thing to do. Everyone's depending on us. Besides, it's good practice.
I guess you're right. Well then,
I've never seen Jet wield a weapon in any of these flashbacks. Put evade and counter attack or magic counter and keep swapping armor. Wait, what? Hold on. Evade and counter attack. I did counter ban counters, but I guess that would be the only workaround that doesn't involve me picking the attack command. Why specifically evade and counter and not just normal counter? Or is evade and counter easier to get? He was a great sword, but I don't think I ever see it in the flashbacks. It means you don't have to take a hit. I realised that, but I just wondered why it was specifically evade and counter. Yes, you are late for Spheromorph Royal Skull. It was easy. Too easy. Disgustingly easy. I two-shot it. I'm not proud of it. I now need to go back to Luca. Oh wait, isn't there someone to hire in the... Then again, do I want to hire them now? Because I've got to get off the Chocobo, then just get another one. Maybe I should hire this person on the way back. He got overkilled 8 times over. Literally. Mental, isn't it? The speed on this Chocobo. He missed nothing, basically. Another Guado. Okay. Doing suspicious things. They're bouncing, never mind. Evade and counter because you dodge the attack as well. Whereas counter attack, you tank the hit first. Honestly, it doesn't matter which one I use out of those two. If I was going to go the counter route, I would just allow either of them. So I would just do whichever one is easier to get, whether that be counter or evading counter. And maybe I will do that purely just because it's the best workaround I can possibly do. Alright, who am I hiring then? You! You look familiar. Is it you? Jamal! Sign that fool! Who else was there? There was nobody else in this area, was there? Let me go back to ×2 speed. Who are you? No. You? No. Was there someone in the bar area? Hello, anyone play Blitzball? Anybody? Nope, you're too busy getting crunk. You? Nope. You? You're not the person. I recognize the names at least. Just not what they look like. There was someone up here, wasn't there? You? Zalits, that sounds familiar. I will release a player. We kept Letty on last time, didn't we? I might have to go back to Discord on the message that we had about it and find it. Right, so we want Tidus, Wedge, Letty, Rop, Zalits, and Jamal. They were the ones we had anyway. He's one of the best shooters. Isn't Keeper terrible? Yes. Early on anyway. So maybe he can see you by. Was there somebody up here? Sphere's not here either. Okay. Keeper is horrid. Poor guy. I believe Wedge, or was it Big? 'Cause I forgot which one it was now. It was Wedge. I believe he's up here. There he is. Get on the squad. Yeah, let's release Datto. Like the sphere is inside one of these rooms. Keeper's still bad at level 99. Harsh. Poor guy. Challenge run, get all of Walker's Overdrives and the World Championship with just the Aurochs. I bet someone's done it.
Yeah, but I don't understand why you wanted me to. Didn't you say you have Blitzball in your Xanarkand?
Not a sportsman, are ya?
Working on your form?
My form don't need no work. I'm the Great Ject. It's for my kid.
Your son plays Blitzball?
Yeah, and he wants to beat his old man bad. Once I told him to give it up. He didn't speak to me for a week.
I bet I could beat you now.
I hope he got bigger and put on some muscle.
A little bit.
Hey, what's the big idea? Stop shooting.
I did level 99 Blitzball Aurochs only once, it was fun. Hot damn, that must have been some work. I'm not sure why I went in here. The Aurochs are still hanging out here. Hey, what's up guys, do you still suck? You saw Chapo on the far playing? What, you went there? I didn't see you. Well, one of them is, well, you know. You know how it is. They have unique dialogue for this point in the game too. Say dialogue, it's just text. Do you eventually want to do YouTube as a full-time job? If it's viable, then yeah. Right, where am I going next? The question is, well, is it viable? Right now, no. My biggest fear is running out of video ideas. Blitzball Stadium, where you enter the door in the story. That's basically where I just was. Oh, we want to go to the SS Licky... the bridge. So there's only 2 left I can get. Because obviously one of them's on Gagazet, isn't it? Right, SS Licky. Have I hired all the players? Let me check that again. Yes, I have. The only one I've missed is Rop, but I can get him on the way back. Or her, I forgot. Right, the ferry bound for Killiker. Which one was it? We need to come up with an infinite number of video ideas. Yeah, that's my biggest fear, just running out of ideas. Like, am I ever just going to be sat there thinking, well, now what do I do? I've thought of every idea I can think of. And then I would have to research a video idea. And if I don't come up with one in a short-ish period of time, will I get to the point where I'm no longer making enough money to warrant doing YouTube full-time? In here? No. Considering you're a father, it's good to have a more stable job than YouTube. Yes, that's essentially why I haven't given up the job. And also, it's double the income, almost, sort of. No, not yet. Is it upstairs? Out here? Wrong ferry? Maybe it's the ferry from Killiker to Besaid then. Yeah, you could be right. Which means there's no point being allowed to wander around here. Nothing happens. I know eventually you can meet Klasko on one of these boats, but I think that's after you convince him to be a chocobo handler. Which I probably could have done in Makalania before coming here. The seagulls, yeah. I was just wondering if there was any like unique dialogue. Ah, you can choose. Anything I've missed since leaving? Not a whole lot of progress was made in the repairing. The ferries let you retry for the jet shot. Ah, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Probably because I never fail it. Although I did the first time I played this game casually because I had no idea what I was doing. Do you still want to be a blitzball? Yep. I did see that there was a mod that turns all blitzballs into that kid's head. You're not nearly done repairing at all. Place is a wreck. Oh well. Nothing new happening here. I'm surprised they didn't put a sphere up near where the Sin Spawn boss was or something. To be saved. Oh yeah, see what confused me about the jet shot first time I played this is that in the tutorial the text boxes appear inside the purple rectangle. During the practice when they're like, let's practice, press the buttons in time, or press the button with the direction with the X button. And then during practice you do it with the purple rectangle text boxes. But Then when you're actually doing it, it's just white text.
After you get that Aeon
And that
from
threw me off because I was like, oh, am I not doing it yet?
going?
Is this just
Back the way we came.
is this just some taunting from Jet? Am I waiting for the purple text boxes and then they don't appear?
Beyond
And I was like, wait, what's going on here?
Zanarkand, huh?
How many more spheres? I think there's only one more I can get now. That's in Besaid.
No one knows for
And
sure.
then I can't get any more until I make further
Thanks
progress
for
in the
trying,
game.
Lauren.
Yes, because the last one is in Gagazet, and I've obviously not got to Gagazet yet.
I thought if I went with you guys, I might find a way to go back. But it's not that easy.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize, Braska. It's not your fault. I should be thinking about fighting Sin now anyway. Zanarkand can wait. But I will find my way back.
Kinda, sort of, you do.
Be careful, Jack.
I'm not sure how you do.
Hey, I'll be alright.
How did Sin go back to
You and the wife should
Zanarkand?
be careful. Wouldn't want your little girl to cry.
She'll be all right. She's strong, like her mother was.
He swam. He swam through time. Jet and Oren starting to get along. Kinda, sorta. Right, nothing else to do on the boat? Let's rest. The cat here? Just about everyone's parents in this game is dead. Does any named character have an alive parent in this game? By the end of the game, I mean. Never see a grave. That's true. You think there'd be something like all over the game since this game's full of it. Or maybe so many people die all the time that they've just sort of stopped bothering. You can never jump back in this water again, can you? You literally can never do it again. A one-time thing. Sid's still kicking. He's not the father, though, is he? He's not the parent. Isn't he the uncle or something? Or am I wrong? Maybe I am wrong, actually. He is Riku's dad, right? He is the dad. Okay. I'm surprised I didn't kill him off. They all share one grave that you can visit. Feels weird being in Besaid right now. I've never done this before in any playthrough. Gone back this early. I've always waited until I got the airship and then just had to deal with the fact that I have to defeat Dark Veil 4. Thank you for subbing. With the ×2 speed running down the mountain, it looks like he's lost his balance and he has to keep running down to not fall over. Like he's cheese chasing. Ah, it's so good to be here without Dark Veil for wanting me dead. Where's that sphere? Thought it was around here. Oh, there it is. Somewhat hidden, too. Again, unless you were looking for it, you wouldn't even spot it.
Now, that looks like a fine place to live. Oren,
Does sending someone destroy their corpse? One would assume so, because the Fireflies come out and that's their corpse gone,
better
you'd
to
think.
lead a life far away from this conflict.
You had my word.
With Ratchet and Clank size matters being added to PS4/5, will that be a future idea? Possibly. It depends what kind of glitches are available for it. I'd have to look it up some more. I've yet to do Ratchet Gladiator, and I want to get that one done at some point. Me and Zem need to start talking again. I keep bringing the idea up, but then we keep having our own plans. Size Matters is available. They'd better add the trilogy as purchasable without needing a cloud service. That would be nice. What do the Al Bhed do with their dead? Doubt they get sent. Wasn't Eunice sending people on the beach at Mushroom Rock? Some of them must get sent. She deserves pants. Who are we talking about? I nearly bought Jeanne d'Arc. Jeanne d'Arc. Jeanne d'Arc. I don't know, how do you pronounce that? I'm not French. I nearly purchased the Joan of Arc game. I think it's £8 or something like that. That's not a bad price. I likely will get that at some point. I remember playing it. Jeanne d'Arc. I remember playing it on the PSP back in the day, and I remember enjoying it. And it was interesting to see the tropes that Level 5 used that carried over from Dark Cloud, Rogue Galaxy, White Knight Chronicles. Can you imagine how good White Knight Chronicles would have been if they scrapped the whole online thing? Because it was a decent game as it was, but if they got rid of that, it could have been so much better. In my opinion. Same dev as Rogue Galaxy, yep. Dark Cloud, Dark Chronicle, aka Dark Cloud 2, Rogue Galaxy, Jeanne d'Arc, White Knight Chronicles 1 and 2, Professor Layton, Dragon Quest 8, and the upcoming Deca Police game. All developed by Level 5. Or co-developed at the very least, in Dragon Quest 8's case. I hope Deca Police is good. I really hope it's good. I really liked Rogue Galaxy. Rogue Galaxy is so underrated. It's one of the best PS2 games I've ever played. And that says something. It's the king of the C-list RPGs. Wild Arms 3 with only summons. You know what? I actually own Wild Arms 3 on the PS5. And I've not played it enough to even see summons, I don't think. I'm trying to think. Have I? Sin doesn't swim through time. Dreams Anakin is physically present in the world of Spira. No one can get through to it though, but Sin can. So it's not actually 1,000 years. It just so happens that the faith of dreaming up Zanarkand in the current world as it was 1,000 years ago, and we are a part of it. And when we got transported from Dream Zanarkand to the rest of Spira, Dream Zanarkand, where Tidus and Jet are from, it's somewhere far in the ocean made of Firefly, so Sin just can reach it. Interesting. Hello, Max Time. It isn't exactly the same, but more or less, yes. Off in the ocean somewhere. You think someone would have sailed far enough to find it? But maybe they don't have the technology. Not without Machina anyway. Back to lurking. You're on Max's time. I return for my live stream quiz. Have we gotten all the jet spheres? All but one, but we've got all the ones we can get for now. So I'm going back to where I was, which means times 4. Let's not forget Rop. They could just swim. There's a barrier. You can see Sin piercing it in the beginning of the game. Oh. He's the only thing strong enough to pierce the Faith's barrier. It's almost like what's her name? Scarlet Witch in the series Wanda, or whatever it's called. WandaVision, that's the one. Spoiler alert, I guess. How good was WandaVision, though? They could have dragged that out to be double the amount of episodes it was, and I still would have been interested in the whole thing. That series was great. I might have to refill my drink. Give me a sec, guys. I've run out. I return. It's never said how long the calm lasts, I think. I have this exact same complaint. The problem is, even if we can accurately speculate how long the calm is, the issue with that is that we have to accurately speculate how long the calm is. Why didn't I get a chocobo? We shouldn't have to speculate how long the calm is, no matter how accurate we can realistically be. The game should just have the information. It's a very obvious question for Tidus to want to ask. He asks just about every other question. Why not that one? Oh well. It's on a need-to-know basis. Who do you expect to provide the information? The old man, maybe? Or Lulu? Since every single time that Tingus has a question, it seems to be Lulu who answers it. They literally have a lore-explaining guy. I'm okay. Does the chocobo wait for me? I don't think we have an actual time frame how long the calm is, but someone must know. Speed up mod is god tier. It really is. Anyway, is it you or is it you? You. Get on the squad. I will release a player, just watch me. Botter. Just get out. The calm's different every time. Yes, so why don't they explain that in game? It does wait for you, that's great. I just feel like this is a really obvious question for someone who has no idea about this world. So I feel like Tidus would have asked it. I would have asked it. If I was in Tidus' position, I'd have been like, well, how long do we have? Wait, if we do kill Sin again, how long have we got before he comes back? Do we have to be ready for another pilgrimage immediately? What do we do? Does Yuna have to be on the front lines constantly? And because at this point he doesn't know that Yuna dies, wouldn't he just be like, well, that's fine, as soon as it comes back, Yuna will be right there ready again. Just to kill it immediately. I just feel like he'd be asking all these questions. Making all these assumptions. And if he assumes that, why wouldn't he assume the previous Grand Summoner could do the same? Also. Forgive me if this gets explained anywhere. But did Tidus ever ask Yuna how her father passed away? Because he knows that he defeated Sin. But he also knows he's dead. Now obviously he wouldn't just automatically put 2 and 2 together and assume that defeating Sin killed him. But if Sin's dead, then surely Tingus would be all like, oh, okay, so your dad killed Sin, he's famous, that's cool. But then how did he pass away? What unfortunate accident befell him after Sin was dead? Did a random fiend get him? That sucks. Imagine defeating Sin, then a random fiend gets you. He does find out, but at this moment, as the game, in the storyline as we are right now, Tidus has no idea how Broska died. And never thinks to even ask. Even respectfully ask. Like, I'm sorry to hear about your father, how did it happen? Because everyone else in the game, Sin seems to take him down. But he knows that Broska killed Sin. So you'd think you'd ask. It defeats Sin, then chokes on a flan. Exactly, that's the weird thing. That's what he's probably like thinking, like he must have been really unlucky to just get randomly killed by something after everything he's done to kill Sin. I don't think he would ask. Maybe he wouldn't. Maybe I'm the only one thinking to myself I probably would at least ask someone. Maybe not even Yuna. I'd probably just go to like Auron, considering Auron was Broska's friend. I'd be like, so how did it happen? Like, the poor guy. How did he die? They're not plot holes, they're just things I would ask if I was in Tidus' position. Trips on a wet floor. That must have been it. Bad luck. I tend not to ask people how their family members died. No, I don't mean ask Yuna. He could ask anyone. If I'd become friends with somebody, and I was also friends with their friends, and then I found out that my friend's famous father was dead, and it happened in the last 10 years, I'd probably ask one of the friend's friends, seek like just what like a one-on-one situation with all the nights that they've spent together on this journey, and probably just at least inquire, like, how did it happen, by the way? Is that my curiosity getting the better of me? I'd probably ask Waka. I'd be like, so how did it happen? Yeah, I guess it's not unreasonable not to ask. Maybe a little mention of it in one of Tidus's monologues. Could have been like, Yuna didn't seem to like talking about her father too much because it reminds her of constantly getting swarmed by paparazzi or something, so I figured I'd best not ask or press the question. I'm only really asking these things because that's what I would ask. It doesn't necessarily mean Tidus would ask it. So I get that. He died in a cutscene. Here's a question. What chance do you have to save someone from an Aeon powerful enough to kick Sin's ass, breathing or not? Yo, how did your dad bite it? That's an example of how not to ask. But basically, yeah. It might be natural for him not to pry on others. At the very least, I'm glad that Yuna didn't ask Tidus how his mum died or something. I don't think she did. Because that'd be like, why would you ask that when you very clearly don't want to be asked the same question about your dad? Because if you ask Tidus that question, then you very clearly establish that the question's okay to ask in general, and then you risk him asking you, and you're very clearly hiding that particular truth from him. Because you assumed he wasn't joining you on the journey from start to finish anyway. Plus, you assumed he knew at the beginning. It's only until you slowly found out that he doesn't know much about this world, bit by bit, and then you started to believe him about Zanarkand being real or whatever, or at least you believe that he believes that Zanarkand was real, and then you slowly start to realise he doesn't actually know what happens. But with so far along now, it kind of feels weird to tell you the truth. Don't know. I can't let my little nitpicks ruin an otherwise great story though, can I? And I only really have nitpicks on the game because the game is already so great. Like, if the game's story wasn't great, I wouldn't even care enough to have nitpicks. That makes sense. Braska went to face Sin alone. Yes, no doubt. That's why Auron was not with Braska at the end, I assume. Who died first, though? Braska or Auron? It was Braska, right? Because Auron went to Yunalesca after it happened. To be all like, yo, you didn't say that, did you? The story has its flaws, but its general narration, underlying themes, and cohesion makes it much better than it should be with said issues. That's a very good point. And that's probably the best point you can hope for. Feels good to finally almost be back to where we should be. Also, I can have a look at these now. Vanishing Blade. Doesn't even give you information on them. Doesn't tell you that it breaks all. Aaron, I do that on some games, but not necessarily a Final Fantasy game. But I think the biggest reason for that is that there hasn't been a Final Fantasy game with a story good enough to warrant me doing that. And since this one, actually. The storyline of Final Fantasy 12, 13, 15, and 16 has not intrigued me enough for me to want to start looking into it. I've not played 14 because I don't want to commit to a subscription I'm not looking... I don't know what the price point is, to be honest. How much is it? I know it's free for a trial for a good portion of the game. And me and my wife did download it to play the free version. But then we found out that unless we know somebody who's paid for the proper version of the game, we can't join up. Because the host has to be a paid person, a person who's paid for the game. So unless we find a third friend who's paid for the game to join us together in a quest, and then we three stick it out. Give me a second. So yeah, unless we find a third person who's paid for the game and then we all join as a squad. We can't play the game together, and that's kind of annoying. So then we stop playing. We have a Discord for that. That's pretty cool then. Do they have like people who will join you up together and then that third person will leave your squad, leaving only you two together? I'll babysit you both. Well, just so you know, if we were playing it, we'd play the PS5 version, but I don't know if it's crossplay. But also, we don't have it downloaded anymore. But yeah, maybe we could play 14 together sometime. With the free version. Here's something I don't know actually. Well, it is crossplay. So me and Gina both downloaded it. We both started the game. We both created our characters, etc. But then we started in two completely different areas of the game. And we didn't know if that was because of what we chose when setting up our characters or what. But we realised that we were just not in the same place. And we were like, oh, do we have to find each other before? We pick different jobs, so the jobs determines it, the class. So you're saying we should pick the same class or job so that we can both start in the same location so that we can find each other to actually, like, join up? Or can you join up regardless of your location? These are the things we didn't know prior to setting up characters. Because we were like, well, why should that influence it? And what casual player's gonna know? Sunny Bloop. It's 100% worth it. Slow burn early. Well, I guess we're just not really MMO people. We have tried a few in the past. Although I did recently purchase a game for us to play, Diablo 4. Because it was like 30 quid. So we're going to be playing that at some point soon. In co-op. We like our co-op games. We play them now and then for fun, and we've beaten so many co-op games that we like. Does anybody know any co-op games? Preferably on PlayStation. We've played and beaten all the Borderlands games to death. Although I won't lie, I am missing Borderlands 2. I kind of want to go back to Borderlands. Just me talking about it makes me want to play it again. I miss Borderlands. Actually, we've not, we started Wonderlands and never finished it, so I guess if we were going to play anything, we'd play that. But then again, I did buy Diablo 4 recently, so I guess we'll play that instead, because we really like Diablo 3. Was Diablo 4 that bad? What's D2R? Oh, I've heard Path of Exile's good. I'm glad you said that, Sunny Bloop, because I was beginning to think that I might have wasted the purchase. My thinking was I enjoyed Diablo 3. Me and my wife played together. I mean, we completed it. Did you just redeem food fight when there's no camera and there's no other person here? Dino. Hello, by the way, Dino. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Trying to redeem food fight as it would be funny as you have no camera and are solo. How does one food fight themselves? You don't. Normally what would happen is that I would shout food fight to the other room and Gina would grab something and throw it at me from the other room. But actually I wouldn't even need to shout it because she'd be in the chat and she'd see it. However, she's in the bath. So that's not going to happen, I'm afraid. We might have to save and remember that for next time. And maybe we can get a camera as well. Oh god. Mental note. Dino paid for food fight. Go throw something at her while she's in the bath. The door's locked! Slam your face into a cream pie. I don't think I have anything here. I can go on my PC and refund the points. That is up to you, Jai. I appreciate the offer, unless I can somehow do it. Hashtag never forget the food fight. How do you do it? Tino used confusion, it's super effective. Gina's redeemed points before, I've never done it. Back from the store. We finally made it back. We did it. I love the Resistance games, all co-op. I did play Resistance 1 to 3. I think 004 is good casually, but Blizzard treated it horribly, and for people wanted to play more dedicated than just through the story. If you like Diablo, you should check out Last Epoch. I've not played that either. Is that local co-op or online co-op? Depends what you want to do. Diablo 4 is great casual. Last Epoch is good if you want to play a bunch of different fun builds, but has a terrible story. I'm not necessarily too bothered about the story because we played Diablo 3 for the gameplay. Ooh, joke from the book. Thanks, Vivi. Does this also mean that for next week or so I can say about that food fight and get 4 for the price of 1? That will be for Gina to decide. What do you call a cow that just gave birth? Decarbonated. I don't see how you say Diablo 4 has a good story. I'm going to be interested to experience this game myself now and find out if this story is really as diverse as people seem to be claiming it is. We have a boss fight, guys. Rook isn't going to do me a damn thing. Honestly, I might just build up Overdrives and destroy it again. Do I really want to? Who's got Overdrive? Auron, Tidus, Lulu, Kimari, Riku. Could I do it with just this? Could Banishing Blade that fool? Could Blitz Ace that fool? Could... where's Drain Fury? Oh, it's down here. Could Drain Fury that fool? Is it weak to lightning? Because it's a Machina. I could Thunder a Fury that fool. Oh, it lists the ones you've done. But doesn't tell you what you mixed to make them. Alright. Should we just go in there and see what happens? Ah, the primer. Please don't say I've missed any. Wait, have I got O? I don't remember getting O. Uh-oh. MNP. Where's O? It's on the previous screen. That close to P? What, here? Whoops. It's on this screen? Oh, it's there! Why are they so close? That's so weird. Thank you. It's so weird how they blend in.
Would you look at this? They always leave me behind. Oh, you want me to scratch you?
If I'd have done this cutscene before the backtrack, could I have found Glasgow on the boat?
How'd you know what it wanted?
I've always been able to tell how chocobos feel. Maybe I'd make a better chocobo breeder
And
than chocobo knight.
Would I also have been able to do some sort of mini game that would have resulted in some kind of reward?
I think so
Basically,
too.
did I miss out on something?
You know, I might just give it a try.
Empire of Sin, what's that? So one step. One tiny step. XCOM plus Mafia. I'm not a fan of XCOM.
Curse that ring.
Personally.
Taking up a place like this. He'll be
Ah,
rich
well done,
by
Dino.
tomorrow, all
Jai,
on
thank you for
account of this
redeeming Dino's
celebration.
points.
What?
I appreciate that.
Great.
What you got? The exact same stuff, but more expensive. Go to hell, man.
Seriously? A wedding's not supposed to make people feel this bad, huh?
Come on.
The naughty
don't
side
say
of me
that.
wanted to reject all the redeems. Oh,
I say what
wow.
I want, ever since I was a kid.
Oh, so you're an
First
adult
strike is
now?
useful. I've got it already. I bought it when it wasn't that expensive. Ah, it is.
Yuna's really quiet.
Yeah, she's facing the corner.
Can we go now? I'm tired of waiting.
You'll want to talk. You dragged everybody's ass into the last inn. I don't want to spend 20 grand. Wait, what weapons you got? I mean, some HP 10%'s okay, but hardly needed.
Anything can happen.
Make sure you're prepared.
Right?
Can I talk to Kimari? Yes.
Temple not far. Why stop here?
Ask Yuna.
Don't forget to smile, remember?
Oh, you're right. I'll try and remember.
What a weird thing to say at this moment. Even with only the context of knowing the wedding that she seems to sort of be doing out of obligation, if nothing else. You wouldn't say that. Map and grenades. I did buy some. I could get more grenades, actually, because I didn't get too many of those. So I got stupid amounts of maps, but only a few grenades. Get a few more. I think that'll be enough. Right. Is that a memory sphere? I think that's just for the Albed thing. Yeah. Right, let's see how this boss goes.
Lady Yuna, we've been
Never did trust you, Trommel.
We were surprised
Trommy boy.
decided to come so soon. Pleasantly surprised, of course. Lord Seymour sends his apologies for having left without notice.
It's quite all right.
Seems all the Guado's
I
hair be
have
cray.
one question, if I may, sir.
Milady?
I want to keep journeying.
I kind of don't hate the idea if they remake this. I just hope they can get most of the voice actors to return. It wouldn't sound right if Auron doesn't sound like he sounds.
Goodbye.
Whether their voices sound different 20 years on, I don't know.
Well, we must follow Grotto tradition.
I find it weirdly hard to believe that all of her guardians would let Yuna go
I'll send someone to escort you.
by herself with this guy. It seems...
We're all with you. Do as you will.
Seems risky.
Sorry. That was your line.
She got distance quick.
Yuna!
Yes, sir. Oh no!
Auron knows.
I'll bet.
Like how they all jump over the edge, and I'm the one who's like, I'll take the proper path, thank you. Thanks for subscribing.
Thank you.
They're her pilgrimage guardians, not bodyguards. Same thing.
Lady Yuna.
Don't interfere. Something, something. Don't interfere or we'll set the mana cannon on you. Don't you think this is a bit extreme? Your magic and aeons are sealed.
Oh, no. Translation? He's gonna use an anti-magic field on us.
But brother, why would you set this thing on your own sister, right? Am I missing something? Okay. What HPs we talking? 16k and 1k. Well, that's distance, isn't it? I'm really curious to know how much damage like a Blitz Ace will do to this thing. But I also want to get everyone to have a turn. Is it weak to lightning? Yes. So I could also do Thunder of Fury. Hey, while you're fighting us and possibly killing us, do you want to join my Blitzball team? Hello, Zero Nova. May as well be bodyguards. Bro doesn't have the best ideas. Can you do Fury and Grand Summon whilst the Negator is out? Good point. Good point. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Can't be doing that. I can't even choose it. I can't even select it. Alright. We need someone who can do a ranged attack as part of their overdrive who's not Yuna or Lulu. I think jump might be able to. Yes. Just checking what can and can't. Obviously Riku could mix some crazy thing and that might work. Walker doesn't have his overdrive, classic. I seem to be able to. I could just map and grenade it, couldn't I? Or do I just double map it? Grenade and MP sphere for overkill. Surely a double map is enough to kill the negator. It says out of range when you try to select it. Oh, hold on a minute then. For all I know, things like jump don't reach then. But what's annoying is that I can't find out without selecting it. Which means I risk doing it when all I'd be trying to do is record the fact that it says you can't. Does anybody know if, for example, Kimari's jump, can that actually reach the enemies that are out of range? Does anybody just know that off the top of their head by any chance? I know that's a difficult question to ask. You doubt it. You know what? Kimari's rubbish anyway. I might as well just use him as a test. Out of range, good to know. Okay. Does that mean Tingers can't either? Energy Wind hit both, actually. Riku given 2 scraps of paper kills a fully automated Gatling. I mean, she can steal from machines and destroy them, right? Only Walker can hit it. Oh, wait a minute, what about this? What about Riku? Nyx probably can as well, because of items. So only Walker and this. So even Energy Rain wouldn't hit it. Oh, it's dead. Mana Beam in 3 turns. Right then. You take a turn there, Walker. Orin, did you take a turn? I don't think you did. Now let's swap out. Yuna's not had a turn. You defend. And Lulu, do you want to Thunder of Fury this thing? Okay. Hello, Aerolang. Yuna's overdrive is empty. It is, but I kind of did that on purpose because I didn't want to rely on summon for every boss fight. I've got 8. Ooh, damage. Was that counter? Wait, how much HP's it got left? I did a good chunk. Almost half. Now imagine how much a Blitz Ace might do. Not a single crit. $4,200 left. I wonder if Orin can Banishing Blade it to death. Did I need more overdrives? You lose Yuna after the Wendigo boss and don't get her back until after Every. Yeah, that's true. That's probably going to be a challenge in this run. I would wager Banishing Blade does a lot. Yeah, it's probably going to do a stupid number. What if Lulu isn't there? The ball just flies from off screen. It's either Yuna, Riku, Lulu, or no one. Maybe worth getting Grand Summon for Seymour. Yes. Yeah, possibly, because he's got 3 phases, essentially. Do I use Kimari's jump for the hell of it? No, if I bring him in, he might die. Lulu might die. Will Auron kill it with a single Banishing Blade? Fingers crossed. Let's hope for the overkill as well. I don't even know what the button combination is. What does more damage, by the way? Banishing Blade or Shooting Star? I don't think I ever really looked that up. What does overkill get you? Usually more rewards. Like more item drops, or well, more quantity of item drops and more AP. Banishing Blade generally. Okay. Banishing Blade. What's the button combo? I don't even know it. Oh god, I'm nervous. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Get wrecked. Oh no! I was not prepared for this. Even a crit wouldn't kill it. I'm so sorry, Kimari. For underleveling you like this. Well then. Isn't this interesting? We might have to accept this as a loss. I've got ally on everybody. Just because I assumed I'd have enough to just destroy this thing. At least I believe that's what I've got. Walker's got ally for sure because I can see his bar going up. I don't know why I left Kimari, and I knew this would kill him. Yeah, this is a game over. Might need a Grand Summon. I don't want to. Weapons switch like your life depends on it. It's not going to be enough. I think one more Mana Cannon kills him. Can you defend Mana Cannon? You can salvage this. I can, but now Lulu and Kimari get no AP, so I don't even know if it's worth salvaging. Oh, it's magic damage, so I can't even, like, resist this. Oh, yeah, the name, that makes sense, yeah. Mana Beam. Alright, then. Kimari's going to need that AP eventually. Tinga's SOS regen could help with weapon swap. That's true. And yes, I could have swapped characters to help them take a hit, but I didn't want that fight to... I wasn't expecting anything from that fight anyway. Wrong thing. I meant to go here. Let's get that on. Back in the shop. Just get Walker's Overdrive charged. That would be the easy way to win this, wouldn't it? Is ridiculously OP Overdrive. It's my fault! I grinded for it. Well, I played Blitzball for it. That's on me. Well, I didn't want to have to, but... sometimes... you gotta do things you don't want to do. It's just too easy with Loner, isn't it? You lack good ways to recharge overdrives in this fight, outside of Loner. I lack good ways to charge overdrives outside of almost any fight without Loner. And Loner means that I have to have 2 people dead. Vanishing Blade does nothing, just damage. Alright. Round 2. Maybe the SOS regen could come in somewhat handy. Just learn Coward. What, from running away? I was trying to think of something.
Lady Yuna, we've been expecting you.
No, the thought's gone.
You decided to come so soon.
I could save Mix now and just use attack reels. That would kill the negator and do damage to the big thing. And then from there, it probably would be quite easy.
It's quite alright. I have one question.
Tidus could probably solo it with SOS regen if you don't kill the negator.
I want to keep journeying.
The crazy thing is, in this game, you could probably do a solo run of it with overdrives only. As long as you over level and use Loner a lot.
Goodbye.
You probably could pull it off. You'd have to grind a lot.
Well, we must follow.
You could mix a chaos grenade.
I'll have to ask you to wait here a little while longer. I'll send someone to escort you.
Map plus map is mega cheap. Is that the chaos grenade or is that the potato masher or whatever we called it?
Do as you will.
Thank you.
Or was chaos grenade, grenade and map?
That was your line.
Yuna!
Yes, sir. Oh, no.
So which one do I do? Map and map or grenade and map? Chaos grenade. Oh, I have to use an MP sphere. I want to save those. Random encounter now? Really? Is this necessary at this moment? And I need as much HP as I can get. Double map is more damage. I think I'll stick with double map then. I don't want to use up my MP spheres, considering I only have 5 of them, and I'm probably going to be using them for some post-game bosses.
Lady Yuna.
Map plus map is better than wasting attack reel damage on the negator. Yeah, that makes sense. He's just showing off. Damn it, brother.
Oh no!
What's brother thinking though? Because Their entire quest is to stop the pilgrimages, and then suddenly her own sister, who was on that quest with her, turns out to be a guardian for a summoner. I mean, how weird is that for him to suddenly see? But it does have a cup holder. Very important. Right. It's probably going to take just about everyone's turn to bring this thing down anyway, so no need to waste turns. Get double mapped. I should normal speed this for the sake of recording. Mana beam in 3 turns. Right. Walker's so strong I'm scared he's just going to kill it outright with a single attack reels. So let's at least get other people's turns in. I could be like way off the mark. Maybe he won't do as much damage as I'm thinking he might do. Oh god. When he just got it. That was rubbish. I got distracted by the subscribe notification. Oh, that must be a counter. Vanishing Blade. All those guys are... Oh, hang on. No time. All those guys are religious fanatics who only understand force, maybe. Quadruple 2. That's weird. Mana Cannon might kill Lulu. Actually, she's got good magic defense, so maybe it won't. Although Yuna needs a turn. Right, so Mana Cannon coming. Oh no, wait. I thought it was due for some reason. Kimari could do with a turn as well, but he will die to a Mana Cannon. But a Mana Cannon doesn't happen yet. Mana Beam, should I say. We're okay. Right, Lulu, then Walker, then it's dead. In theory. I forgot to say Lulu was my type in this playthrough, I think. Oh well. Oh, if she stays in now, the Mana Cannon, the Mana Beam will kill her. Damn it. Oh, I didn't think that through. That's well annoying. I could easily kill it now, but that means Lulu gets nothing. How much damage did that do to Lulu? I didn't even notice. Does she at least, like... You can grind AP later. I know. It's just a shame, I guess. Oh well. I've still yet to miss that, and I'm scared for the day I do. Right, what damage are we talking about? What are we looking at? Oh my god! Walker, you need to calm down. That did. Let me get my calculator. Right, so it was 800 and something, but just to lowball it, I'll do 800 multiplied 12. 9,600. That was probably more rounded up to north of 10,000. In fact, that easily would have been over 10,000. I suppose my excuse there will be, I saved it for the end to guarantee the overkill. But my lord.
Milady.
What have I done? I've created a monster by sending Walker down Oren's path. You got a survivor. Oh, is that rare? What does that do? I am the guardian of Yuna, you see. Yuna is safe.
I told him I was a guardian. Well, I guess I had to, really.
How come you speak Al Bhed? Why?
Because I'm Al Bhed, and that was my brother.
You knew? Why didn't you tell me?
We knew you'd be upset.
This is great. I can't believe I've been traveling with an Al Bhed, a heathen.
You're wrong. We have nothing against Yevon.
But you Al Bhed used the forbidden machina. You know what that means? Sin
You need to get auto potion with Riku now from Sandworm. Oh, when we get to Beacon now.
It's in Yevon's teaching. Oh, not that you know.
That's not good enough.
Doesn't need to drop farm for auto potion.
Can't you think for yourself?
You could argue that auto potion is banned for the same reason that auto counter is banned.
You badmouth Yevon, and that's all you can come up with.
And I'm tempted to ban it for that reason. Because by wording of the rules, if I allow auto potion, then why shouldn't I allow auto counter? And the reason I don't want to allow auto counter is because I'm dealing damage that's not on overdrive. And if I'm not allowing items generally, why should I allow auto potion? The more I think about it, the more I don't think I should allow it.
Riku, will this move?
Survivor has alchemy for Riku. Double the strength of items. With auto potion you could make sure Riku always fully heals herself. Oh right. I do think it should be banned. I know it's healing, but I'm not allowing items in battle anyway, so why should I allow automatically using items? I set it up that way, I'm still at fault. I'm not allowing normal attacks, so why am I allowing them to automatically trigger with a counter? It's the same
Just think of
argument.
this as an opportunity to learn more about the Al Bhed.
Walker is indeed being an ass.
Give him time to think.
Sorry.
I think you'll find it's over 9,000! Then why is Tidus using the Regen Shield? Because that doesn't use up a potion, I guess. If the auto potion didn't use up a potion in my inventory, then I guess I kinda wouldn't care.
I hope that you're not too mad at Waka.
Hey, not at all.
Thank you.
Auto battle is enough of a difference and could be interesting as a point of progress.
Me?
It's not making you do a banned action with SOS regen. Cola gifted 5 subs!
Well, I can tell she's
I love Donut as a member now and you've got no choice. Nobody casts or uses anything with SOS regen. Yeah, it's just a passive, not a counter. That's the argument then. Passives are allowed. You do an auto action from a counter shouldn't be allowed.
Waka doesn't like the Al Bhed
Maybe.
because of his
That can probably be the argument.
Oh, he used a Machina weapon, right?
Looking at that gif in the top right corner of me wearing a jumper in this weather.
Killed.
Oh, it's making me feel ill just looking at it.
Damn object.
What?
No, nothing.
Thank you, Cola.
Hey, can someone
Very kind of you.
become sin ever?
The person with the highest affection is the one who rides with Tidus. That's true. I've had to YouTube the other cutscenes because I had never seen them all myself. I'd never seen the one with Kimari. I'd never seen the one with Auron. Not casually. I think there was one with Auron.
So no one asks. You run or you fight. That is really all you can do.
Good luck riding with Kimari. But it is possible, right?
What, that's all? I mean, you don't even wonder?
You really do come from a world where there is no sin, like you say.
Kind of, until he turned up one day. I've seen the one with Riku. One, but just that. Is there... Oh god, they didn't heal me, did they? Have some HP. You've earned it. Is there any reason to going here? 3 strength points. And HP. It's almost worth it, actually. Ooh. We might just have to do it. Got 12 of them. That's a blank one as well. Oh, I no longer have HP and strength spheres. That's fine. Just power up that Blitz Ace. By a good chunk. I'm starting to wonder if this game would be possible to do overdrives only and no sphere grid. Probably not. Oh yeah, Yuna's not with me, so I can't spend her points. Just got back from shop, how's it going? Not bad. We just defeated a boss, but this is a bit of a boss rush area, so... Right. Wakka is blind by the pain, so he just uses his religion as an excuse. Yes, he does. Yeah, if he doesn't think that way, his brother died for nothing in his brain. You'd have to go out of your way to get Kimari to have the highest affection. Yeah, you would. No sin, but a lot of debauchery. More HP and Daredevil becomes viable. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. You'd think Yuna would have the highest base affection, wouldn't you? You'd assume. He's a cougar. Does using the key spheres unlock it for everyone? Yes. Riku, then Yuna. Kimari has the lowest, naturally. Do I need to be here for any reason? I know there's some enemies here that you could potentially farm, but do I need to? I want to get to a save point. Lost my gang. Here you go. It's cold, ain't it? Why did you give me an item if you lost your gang? If you're out of bed too, we're the one who just destroyed your machine. Makes no sense. You mainly want to refill overdrives. You're not wrong there. But I want to heal. Can I go to the save point and then come back out?
Halt! The likes of her are not welcome in this hallowed place.
She is a guardian.
He can tell. Why can't Wakka tell?
Bed? A guardian? Preposterous.
I've decided to be Yuna's guardian now. And that's all I want.
Pretty sure you can. Thank you.
That's all one needs to be a guardian.
Very well.
Quick prayer from Wakka there.
I will hold you personally.
She's, Oops. The save point was right there and I tried to talk to it.
Seymour and Lady Yuna. I couldn't be happier even if it was my own wedding. Now victims of sin will have something to be
When the music changes, it's the point of no return. I
guess so.
Hope not. Talk to Trommel too. Or before I leave.
It's complicated. Say, do you know where Yuna is?
I believe she's gone to the Cloister of Trials with Maester Seymour.
Lord Jiskel.
I'm trying to...
A sphere and Lady Yuna's belongings.
This whole scene moves along real quick. Can I leave? If I do a soft reset, will my autosave be me entering this building? Everything just moved along so fast. Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene before I could even get back to the door. Let's see what happens. I wanted to build up my overdrives before going in because I'm forced straight into a boss fight in this building. Right, so the autosave was entering this building. Can I touch the save point and leave without Shalinda speaking to me? I can. You said talk to Trommel. What does that do? Or if I go to him, is Shalinda going to start talking to me?
Ah, Lady Yuna's... Thanks to you. You have my sincerest...
Does he give me something?
It...
Yeah, Sheltar.
Lord Seymour and Lady... Lord Jiskel...
Thank you. I can leave! Phew. Can't argue with Sheltar. Somewhat unusual for Guado to have a piece of equipment that only an Albed on my team can use, but that's how these things line up. He probably didn't even know that. So that's fun. That's something for the video. Like, did you know that if you take 2 steps beyond this save point, you can't go back? And yet you needed to heal yourself without just spending items. Can you get random encounters here? Did I set everyone to loner, or am I stupid? I have to check, hold on. I think you can still leave the temple after watching Jeskel's sphere. We'll test that later, I'm curious. Once you talk to Shalinda, that's it. Section max order. Lulu, Yuna, Riku, Waka, Kimari, and lastly, Auron. You would think that Auron would be ever a little bit higher than Kimari. Just as a... you just assume so. Maybe that's just me. You can build up that Sufferer Overdrive mode as well while we're here. Just a little bit while he's silenced. He's getting his butt kicked though, isn't he? Oh. He tried. Did he even get it? No. Auron. What am I going to do with you? Oh, he dodged. This man. Someone else. Does physical attack dodges. Coming in clutch. Oh, she's still at it. You can't physically touch her. She's too quick for you. How are you so nimble in that dress? Makes no sense. Oh, she's got SOS no. I was like, wait, how did that not kill her? Oh, I could swap, couldn't I? The Dodge Queen. There's a risque joke with Lulu having the highest affection for the party in there somewhere. He's not gonna get it. So close. Thought the game originally planned for the romance to be with Lulu or something. I don't know. Lulu. Please. Lulu. Why you doo-doo? No! All three? All three? Kimari did it? Oh my god. That must be a strong win though, because look at Lulu's hair. Oh sweet Jesus, that's 5 times in a row. Good God. What were the odds of that? Like, let me know. What were the odds? Oh, the SOS regen coming into play. Look at that. Oh man. That's kind of really good. Like almost broken good. If only I had farmed that for everybody. It'd be OP, wouldn't it? You couldn't survive 1 round of attacks, could you, Orin? Secret admiration for chocobos and Tidus's hair reminds her of them. Wait, hang on. Orin needs healing. That's it, really. Wait, Walker? Did he have his overdrive? He did. Ultima Fury? You have another chance to farm SOS regen after Bevel. I see. No, don't run away. I need you to run away. Alchemy. That did a lot of damage. Jesus Christ, that was a mauling. That was an absolute mugging. Wish I could find something that wasn't a trio. Right, that should do it. Whoops, I pressed triangle by accident. I meant to swap character. Oh well. Who's left? It's just Riku. This isn't the smart way of going it. Oh, hold on. Escape. Then swap. Then defend. Even defending... Alright, I need to fully heal it. Come on, Riku. Work with me here. Sure, it makes sense in that it has precedence in FF9 with Vivi's trans. Hello, everybody. People I haven't seen before. Not today, anyway. Hello, Yami. Hello, God, I've got a Zemar Redux. I'll call you Zemar. Right, where was I? You get so many turns, Riku. Ooh, I think she just learned ally. Oh, look at that. So many turns in a row. See ya. Right. Have we finally done it? That took longer than it should have. Begs the question, what overdrive mode should I have during the fight?
There you are! Mr. Seymour and Lady Yuna. I couldn't be happier, even if it was my
Let's
own
test if we
wedding.
can leave this room after watching
Victims of Sin will have something to be
Jessical
joyful
Sphere.
about.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're not happy?
Everything happens so fast here. Like, they run to the Cloister of Trials, someone walks out and says, Lord Jessical, and then everyone just immediately changes their mind and sprints into that room instead.
She's gone to the Cloister of Trials with Maester Seymour.
Daredevil ally. Seymour does also some elemental attacks as well. Treasure. Right. If he does elemental... Oh, I need to say... Oh, I can't. As soon as I walk towards it, a cutscene will happen. If he does elemental damage as well... Am I better off with SOS Shell or SOS Null Shock? Shell overall, because it could be one of 4 elements that you would use, so maybe Shell would be better. That's Null Shock. That's the best you've got, elemental resisting wise, really. Oh, that's the best we're going to get on you. Yeah. Tempted to keep the regen on. It's crazy good. And I've got these. Don't overthink it, just go and learn. You're right. You're right. And I can just speed up the cutscenes, assuming that this particular cutscene doesn't crash the game. We're pretty much no shocking, no frosting, no blazing all over the party anyway, except Tingus, who's got auto regen, so why not? Let's just go with it. When it comes to modes, what's the percentage on Daredevil? Isn't it rubbish at 4? Oh, it doesn't crash. It refuses to be sped up. Hilarious. Looks like she's under the effect of Ring when you use her Fury Overdrives. Can't crash if it won't go fast. SOS shell would be good. Okay, I did steal the offering to the temple. Sorry. Riku's fault, she's the thief. Tough to say on this one. I could go Rook on everybody except Tidus, who would probably have to go with... What's interesting is that Daredevil might actually be good because he'd go in critical, heal it, go in critical, heal it. And every single time he goes into critical, you would think Daredevil would what's the word I'm looking for? Activate, whatever. You think Daredevil would work. That's like one of the few situations I can see Daredevil being potentially viable. And this region would full heal you every tick. It's not full heal, it's just a bit of heal. Rook for everyone. But how does Rook help Tingus if he's got auto regen? Are you saying I should change his equipment? Daredevil's 4%, isn't it? Maybe it isn't worth it. Too bad you can't summon. Mighty Guard. Riku in a Mighty Guard on everyone. And put everyone on Rook. But then, what items do I need for Mighty Guard? Because I don't think I got anything for it, actually. Should I have done that by now? Wasn't it a distiller or something? We have ability distillers. Ability distillers. I don't see an item called that. Did I miss them? They only become available with Rin on the airship at the earliest. I see. Do you keep it with TNA? Not really, to be honest. I haven't done lately, no. In terms of story, how far are you in? The storyline itself, we're probably just over halfway. Just about. But with post-game, there's still a lot to do. Okay.
Lord Jiskel! A sphere in Lady Yuna's belongings.
If memory serves, Jai, isn't it Santino? There's quite a bit more treasure to pick up here. Oh, is there? Oh, yeah. X potions. In here. Sometimes hidden at the sides. Ooh, more stuff. You can also use Lightning Marble with the curtains for Mighty Guard. He has no curtains. Do the curtains have to be stolen?
This may well answer a few questions.
Haven't been in since part 1 of this run. How many attempts are we on this boss? None yet. Just got here.
Truth. I swear it on my honor as a Guado. Listen to me very
Overdrives only
carefully.
massively limits your options for mix items. I was counting on that, Carrie. I didn't want mix to be overpowered.
Mind is closed even to me,
Especially this early on.
Maester of Yevon.
We've got Walker for being overpowered. Why do we need
Flames
mix?
of darkness burning in his heart.
Attempt number 1 this will be.
Yevon, the Guado,
It's going to be interesting.
and even the summoners.
The curtains, I don't know if they're stealing only. I'm hoping they are, because that would be my excuse for not having them.
And chaos to Spira. I will
I get to see the maiden
leave this world
voyage.
soon, killed by my own son.
Where are you right now? Where are you recording this?
Because I was not wise.
All I see is
enough.
clouds
He has
and
suffered
murkiness behind you.
become twisted. I could not
Is it the
protect
Thunder
him
Plains?
and his mother from the world and its cruelty. I will accept death as
You can get curtains from the monster arena. Oh joy.
But
If you had a chocobo
whoever
feather,
is
you could
watching
use them
this,
with a map to get Super Mighty
I
Guard.
implore you
And I'll bet they're not easy to
stop,
get
Seymour. Stop.
without being able to steal or bribe.
Wonderful.
Will Yuna be alright?
Do you have a wobbly water room in your house? No, I don't actually, Motley. I'm missing out.
You saw it, didn't you? Seymour's bad news.
But he's a maester.
Fine. Stay here if you want.
Come on, Waka. Let's at least hear him out.
This can't be happening.
You saw it all. I should pretend I did not witness that. No, you need to witness it. You need to prove. You need to be like our witnesses. Please. Right, let's see if we can actually leave. You saw it.
Why would the lady have such a thing?
Does it let you leave? Yeah, it does. Alright. I have a question though. Is Glasgow out of the way of that treasure chest back at the inn? The travel agency, whatever they call it. Is he out the way? Or is there no point going back there now? Because I feel like there's a chance he might be, right? Here's some high potions so we can say we didn't witness anything. You may be out of the way, I'm pretty sure you can't even get back there. Really? You found the perfect mix. Color me surprised that you can't get back there if you're allowed to at least leave this building. You think you could get back there? Shall we test? Oh, you get random encounters here. I swear you didn't before. High potion and lightning marble. Ah, Kimari just freaking died. Don't think I can get back there. Well, if there was no random encounters, I might have tried it, but... They specifically give you encounters so you can grind for Seymour. Ah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Because, you know, what if you just had no chance? Alright.
Ronso, he... Bavel will hear about this.
Knocked your ass down, didn't he?
Ronso, he... Bavel will...
High potion plus electro marble. Mega null ore. Well, considering I'm likely going to have limited electro marbles, I'll save that for when I really need it.
From anyone. Even a maester.
This can't be happening.
If he is truly at fault, It must be done.
Go back and save now. What, so I don't see that cutscene again? Because you're saying there's a chance I might just not win this. Any elemental item can be used for the null all. Marble's just the one you have the most of. That's true. You can't grind lightning marbles. A Walker is in here too. I guess I should at least check him out. Oi.
Hooray for...
You just sell the same stuff, don't you? That's a lot of HP.
Oh, I hear Lady Una is still going to continue her journey, huh? I wonder if that means she and Maester Seymour will fight Sin together.
I wish that's what it was.
Lady Yunalesca and Lord Zayon. Hooray!
Eh, robbing me blind. You're gonna blow this guy away, no problem. Thank you, Big Petch. Enemies almost never drop usable items in this game. Albed potions in Beacon are the only real exception. Well, I'm kind of glad for that, because that, again, limits mix a lot.
Please be silent. Lady Una prays to the faith.
Make me!
You tell him. There was a question I had here as well on this scene. It doesn't make sense, but it doesn't have to make sense.
We saw Jiskel's sphere.
Una's just standing on one side of Seymour.
What of it?
Oh, and now she's there. Okay, so she walked past
Lady
him.
Una, certainly you knew of these things, did you not? Well then.
I feel like you
why have
don't
come here?
see that very easily, maybe on the PS2 version. And it just cuts to her just being on the other side of him.
I came to stop you.
I see. You came to punish me then.
Walker's probably going to be the one to kill the almighty Anima. It could be right. Look how fast it's sped up. Well, I'm actually not speeding it up right now. But on repeat attempts at this fight, I'm likely going to want to speed up this cutscene.
Ah, of course. Protect the summoner.
Walker in his
at the
ball,
cost of
killing a final Aeon.
the code of the guard.
Wow.
How?
Not a final Aeon. It's just a strong Aeon.
If you're offering your lives, I will have to take them.
He sounds way too eager.
I trust my
Oh,
guardians
don't
with my
punish
life,
me.
But they are also my friends. I will not stand by and watch them be hurt. I will fight you too.
All right.
Maester Seymour!
So be it.
Do I bother doing the talk? Anima is Seymour's final Aeon? I thought the final Aeon was always the one that you're... Oh, I don't know. Are you allowing talk? It's not on Overdrive. True, but it's also part of this list, and I've already allowed Pincer. But you make a fair point. God, should I have allowed Pincer then? Could I have won that without Pincer? I did disallow Crane, you're right. You know what? You convinced me. Disallow talk. Una's not got her Overdrive because she left the party and I couldn't build it up. That's classic. It also meant that I could have built it up ahead of time if I'd had the foresight to do so. So that's funny. HP's 2000, 6000, 2000. Shell, protect, protect. Right then. I could do that just to get a return. Because she's not going to be much use otherwise. Did you get Yuma Guado? Probably not. Doesn't our overdrive drop to 0 here anyhow? I don't know, but why would it? I don't recall that happening at any other point. Right, what's the smart way? Because they've got protect, which does protect them from the damage from overdrives. Like if I use Auron's shimmering, what's it called? If I use Dragon Fang, it will reduce the damage. No, it's OP, man. So I could kill those two with this. I reckon that does over 2000. Protect can be pierced. Hilarious! But do I want to use it because with only 6000 HP, and he's not got protect himself, if he goes down, does the Guado go down with him? I could just blitz ace this fool and probably kill him. Well, maybe. AoEs that don't divide damage. Yeah, because if I don't kill him in one, then these guys are going to get turns. And then that could start getting messy. Riku's mix could work as well. Could double map this shiz. Or I could map and grenade to guarantee. Oh, let's just try it. They're dead. He's poisoned. That's hilarious. Oh, he just have... Oh, he's got shell and poison. Okay. Is it ever explained how Seymour can summon? I guess anyone can become a summoner? If they're willing? Could you think everyone would want to do it? He's got shell, just not protect. So I don't want to use a magic attack on him, really. How much HP you got? A Blitz Ace could do this. Yeah, this could work. I always forget that Fury isn't technically considered a magic attack or whatever, because raising Lulu's magic stat does increase the damage, so like I just assume that Shell would also protect against Fury, but I suppose it doesn't. Fury ignores Shell. I think it might do. Just let the poison kill him. I could, but I don't want him dealing damage to me, really. Oh wow, that last hit did 0. Does that mean he's dead? I didn't realize it did 0 damage if he was dead. I had no idea that was a thing.
Feel my pain. Come, Anima.
Oh, because I hit the trigger for Anima. Yeah, because no other enemy's done that before. Anima time. Feel my pain. Come, Anima. I never really noticed the detailing of the picture on the necklace.
Oh, Faith, lend me strength.
She can't. She hasn't got Grand Summon. Yuna's had a turn. I believe. It's time for someone else. Wait, what's the HP? 18,000. Oh, they make him immune to damage so he can't phase skip. Waka could probably destroy this thing. But do I guarantee the overkill with Waka? I'm not sure. Maybe I do. No, because last time I did just over 10,000. Lulu, then Waka. Kimari jump first, just in case. You know what? Kimari needs a turn. So maybe I'll do that. Don't kill him. Oh, 661. That's more damage than he's ever done in the entire game. This ain't a counter, is it? You know what, Kimari? You know what? Kimari... Okay, Anima does counter with Pain. Lifeless. Lifeless. Pain is instant kill. Alright then. That's good to know. I didn't... Is Pain instant death? It is. It's instant kill. She doesn't counter it. She just uses it on her turns. Okay. Every other turn. So she won't use it again next turn. Wow. So the real question is, how much damage will attack reels do? If I want to guarantee the overkill, I need to hit him with something first, then Waka. Riku could res. She's already used Overdrive though. Okay, play it safe, I guess. If this doesn't work out, we'll experiment. Maybe I should have brought Kimari in on a turn where Pain wasn't coming through. Pain doesn't bypass Death Proof. It's just impossible to get Death Proof here. How much damage? Big number. Maybe attack reels would have destroyed this thing. Oh dearie dear. Well, that's not good, is it? Maybe I should have attacked wheels straight away. Oh! Okay, I think attack wheels is the answer. No messing about. As soon as this thing comes out, attack wheels this thing. It's fine, it's good to fail. It means I've recorded what not to do. I may as well load the autosave. I don't need to change setup, I just need to change strat. Get action economy. Wait, can I speed this up?
Be silent. Lady Yuna prays to the faith.
There we go. You're right, it does refuse to be sped up. Wow. Does any part of it speed up? It's trying to speed it up because the dialogue's gone, but it just isn't speeding up. That's annoying.
We saw Jiskel's sphere.
You killed him.
Seymour demands to be heard.
What of it?
Orin could kill Seymour 1.
Lady Yuna, certainly you knew.
Yes, that's true, he could. And I could save the Blitz Ace for Seymour 2. Maybe, since Blitz Ace is OP.
I came...
You instantly switch to Anima phase if you deal 3,000 damage to Seymour. I did not know that. Even though he's got 6,000
You
HP.
came to punish me then.
Alright, 3,000 damage. Maybe Orin could do 3,000 damage with his Dragon Fang?
What a
Because
pity.
I'm assuming that Seymour wouldn't still be poisoned in Phase 2 of Seymour
Protect the summoner even at the
if I
cost
poisoned
of
him this
one's
time.
life. The code of the Guardian. How admirable.
Why Dragon
Well,
Fang?
If you're
Yeah,
offering
good
your
point. I
lives,
forgot the Guado die along
I
with
will
him.
have to take them.
Maester Seymour, I trust
For some
my
reason I thought they
guardians
all
with
had to
my
die.
life, but they are also my friends.
So if
I will
Seymour,
not stand by and
if
watch
Phase
them
1
be
Seymour
hurt.
dies, do the Guado just
I
drop
will
dead?
fight you too.
All right.
Maester Seymour!
So be it.
They do. That's funny. Because they spend their turns casting Protect on themselves, thinking that that's going to help them, then suddenly they just drop dead. They're life linked. They're soul linked. Get Vanishing Bladed, loser. 3,000. Go on. He did 6,000 to Anima, but she probably has less physical defense. Maybe. Yeah, it did a bit more to Anima. They just dropped dead. They didn't do anything.
My pain. Come, Anima.
The gods are probably like, they can almost kill us, Lord Seymour. Yeah, we're not dealing with this. I'm out of here. Kimari can actually get the kill. I don't want Kimari to get the kill because I won't get the overkill. Yes, they are dead. Aren't the guards on scent? They are now.
Oh, Faith, lend me strength.
Attack wheels should slaughter her. Shall we see? Right, don't mess this up. The day I miss that's going to be a sad, sad day. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll bet you do. Seymour's jaw's on the floor right now.
That defeated Anima. It will be mine.
What do you mean that power that defeated Anima? How will you obtain Walker's ridiculous ball skills? 6,000 again. I mean, Kimari just has to do this to get a turn. Then he swaps out to someone else who will actually potentially survive an attack. Guess Tingus with his decent HP. There's no point defending because it's going to be magic, right? Multi-Blizzer. What kind of damage are we looking at? Ooh, not on the same target though, right? Okay. That hurt. We need people to take turns before the end. I think it's just Yuna, Lulu, and Riku who's not had a turn. I don't want anyone to die. Okay, that's good. Free turn. And then Riku, please say you can do the same thing. Yes. Walker, Yuna's not got a turn. She's the only one. Ooh, I think we're good though because Riku now swaps to Tingus. Maybe I should have used Did Kimari have a turn yet? Maybe I should have used another... I just assumed for some reason that what Tidus could one-shot with Blitz Ace. Maybe he can't. Well, then maybe he can. He does do good damage with that thing. Did Kimari get a turn? Yes, he did. He did. Jump to be safe. No, because if I jump now, he gets a turn. Let's just hope this kills him. It's good damage. What, like 780 times 8? I think he's dead. He's very dead. That finale killed him outright anyway. I think everyone had a turn. This game might be a bit too easy. This challenge. So far, it's obviously going to get harder, but like, right now? Jesus Christ. Just goes to show how OP you can get by just dodging some bloody lightning.
You would pity me now?
And then putting everyone on the same path to benefit from those nodes. Those spheres. Alright, Carrie, let's not remind everybody of that little tiny detail.
Lord Seymour! What happened here?
What have I done?
Wait a minute, it's not our fault at all. Seymour struck first, he's the bad guy.
Trombler's upset.
You did this?
Yuna, send him.
No, stop! Stay away from him, traitors!
Yeah, it's true. Still killed the guards. Yeah, they don't care about those guys, do they? Tidus sounds sped up. There is no sped up. I think he's just trying to fit his lines in a short amount of animation time.
Seymour's the bad guy, right? We'll just explain to everyone what happened.
It won't be that easy.
If you knew that, then why did you do it? Everybody got a turn. What's the range on sending? Good question. Waka did a double kill on Animo. 36,000 damage. 2 special spheres? What do they do? Glorious Arm Guard, Magic Bangle, Dream Team, and Echo Taj. You got the rare drop? Really? What's the name? Shingus? Shingus. Shingles. Shingus. Special spheres are wild cards. As in they can be spent on anything? Activate special node already used by an ally. What are my options? Just lance it, use steal, and flee. That's funny. They're not really any good to me then. Basically useless. I'm probably not going to stream for much longer today, guys. No way do I want to go as long as I did yesterday. Plus, I am sweating. I need a cold shower. I love how many times Seymour dies. He just won't go away. It's just too hard. It's mental. Special spheres the rare drop. Ah, and I got 2 of them. Or is it always 2 if you get the overkill? Did not need to learn Threaten, but I've got a bunch of ability spheres now, so whatevs. Seymour's unsent the entire time. Only from now. Whole bunch more HP for Tingus. Quite a stupid amount. Feels like it's been ages since you've been able to move on this thing. Did you just run away before that? No, this is the first time you fight him. I wanted to go here for strength and HP. As if you need any more strength, though. Actually, Walker, Christ. Oh, I've got to pick a direction. Hold on. Magic is obviously no good. Yeah, that's the wrong path. Evasion's good. But that puts me on the path for Yuna. And to go up this way. Walker smash. Ooh. Come on guys, he isn't dead, he just has a bad concussion from all the blitz balls. Walker Christ, hero of FF10. Yeah, he's reluctant, but he gets the job done. Reminder, you should do the Destruction Sphere puzzle before leaving. You are correct, but I might do that at the beginning of the next stream. Because I feel like I need to have a cold shower. Sorry for the shorter than normal stream, even though it's still nearly 4 hours, which is still a decent length stream in hindsight. Yeah, okay. For some reason I thought that was an hour shorter than what it was. I thought it was 2 hours and 50 minutes, not 3. Never mind. Shorter than normal. Is it because I did 6 hours yesterday? That sounds like I might forget line to me. No, I won't forget to do the Destruction Spheres. No. Indede. Pac-Man really likes Waka Waka. Don't ever do it with the cold shower, it's bad for your blood circulation. I don't have like a cold, I tend to just have like a cool shower. I go in the middle. But thanks for the warning. Right, thank you all for watching. Thanks for all the help as usual, and thanks for the gifted memberships and the Twitch subs today. It's been crazy, thank you. Stream was fun. Nice to see some boss fights dead, even if strategies was hardly necessary. I am a little bit disappointed that it's been this easy, because I over-prepared thinking I was going to need to, and so far I have not needed to. I'm hoping that eventually this over-preparing will be necessary. Walker does outrank the Aeons. Nearly. Well, he does, actually. He does. Straight up. Yeah. Kinda does. Almost. The benefit with Aeons is that they can get their overdrives again pretty quick in the same fight. I was surprised you just straight up used those strength spheres. Honestly, I thought the reason I'd used them all is because I didn't want to get into a position where I didn't have any blank nodes to use them on that were near everybody because they had all moved on. And I was like, well, everyone's next to a whole bunch of blank nodes right now, so I may as well just take advantage of that fact. But you are right, I probably shouldn't have just spammed them all. But for some reason I just assumed I needed to, because game's getting harder and I can only use Overdrive, so I just assumed I need more stats. What can you do? Dark Hounds will be a challenge for sure. I'm looking forward to when it gets difficult. thank you all for watching, and I will see you all. I don't know when. There might not be a stream tomorrow because I've already done 2, and we might have other plans. So again, I will see you all very soon. Join the Discord server if you want to find out when our next content actually is. And yeah, thank you all again. So long, everybody.